Your see Clef was good. Was good, was good, was good. You know, I woke up again this morning not knowing what we was gonna do on stream today. Then I was looking at some manga that I have read in the past and that I either finished or didn't finish. I was gonna do Twin Star Exorcist, so we might do that one as like a read along as well, since I want to finish that manga. But I think for today we can go ahead and try and catch up to JJK Modulo. Um, I have read up to 7 chapters, so we on chapter 8 with this one. That's where we're gonna start. We may or may not catch all the way up. Actually, I don't think there's that many chapters out. We should be fine then. We might do, I might change the title and we can look at something else too then. If we can start a Twin Star Exorcist. But you know, that's the vibes for today. Just some reading. Just some reading. Intermediate discussions in between. You know? How are y'all? How are you doing? I like how they put no ads in this area. That's hilarious. I still taste the waffles I had. This freaking chair, bro. It just feels so like, it doesn't feel high enough. It never feels high enough. Go ahead and put the background music back on. Change the CapCut. Should set that one on first. College is annoying, but I'm good, I guess. It's funny. Shout out higher education. Shout out, actually, I shouldn't shout out. What is it? I was gonna shout out college tuition, but that shit sucks. So, L college tuition. But shout out higher education, but L college tuition for sure. I could definitely be a higher educated scholar. But you know, again, college tuition is trash. You could be dead though. You could always be dead. Some people would prefer that though, so you never know, man. Oh, chat's not showing up. They're doing that thing where it's holding me. It's doing that thing. For whatever reason. I hate when it does that. It's actually crazy. There's an interact button. Feels like that's not gonna fix the issue. Let's put my phone on D&D real quick. I hate when chat doesn't show up. It's a different kind of annoyance. Let me see if I can do something about that real quick. It's crazy. I was looking at this manga, a video about it. One of the characters in it is low-key your new fave. Okay. It's kind of decent. Right now, I'm not overly liking any of the characters. They're all just regular right now. Regular, and standard. Okay, so for whatever reason, chat's not gonna show up this stream. I hate when that happens. So we're just gonna move it off to the side. All right, we on chapter 8. If I remember right, up until this point, we only really know some of the backstory of the two main characters, some of the backstory of the some of the backstory of the alien niggas. I think we just found out the main character, the sister, I think she has cancer. I think that's what was like the big point, talking point of the last chapter. Like a couple chapters. Actually, this is like chapter one stuff. But like the male main character, I think he's more like Maki, and then the sister is more like Yuta, something like that. And then but the brother has the sister's ring, which is the ring that is supposed to be, I think, what's her name? Rika? It's Rika's ring? Something like that. We're gonna get into it though. He said, nah, you're a second to your go, Higuruma. The lawyer nigga? Or was he an attorney? Hey, shout out Prodigy. I'm pretty sure he was like, I don't think he's a stated prodigy, but like the vibe is there when Sukuna's glazing him, pretty much. Actually hilarious. Hopefully the music's not too... Let me check on this background music real quick. The background is actually kind of fire. It feels like the proper vibes, if you know what I'm saying. It feels like the proper vibes. I'm gonna turn it. I can't. I could turn it. I'm gonna turn it down just like a tad on the actual video, just a tad right there. That should be good. All right, let's lock in. All right, so we got chapter 8, Dulaval Bobidi Machika, first part, whatever the fuck that means. I gotta rebuke that. Okay, the government wiped out our hometown. Our parents fought to the bitter end, but we're buried with everything they fought for. The stone my father treasured more than his life was just another rock to me. Even now, I wonder if the stone was special in some way. The past of those marked by theft. Just regular ass rock? No babysitter. Please, Dula. Hey, shout out scan sites. I know why this nigga clean. Well, you caught them, didn't you? Just let them serve their time and send them back. That's the problem. If we punished every kid in broad daylight, the prisons would be swarmed by now. Hungry kids turning to theft isn't exactly rare, you know. Better that than letting the townsfolk handle justice their own way. This thing really got 3 eyes. These aren't just normal kids, you see. Even the grown-ups didn't stand a chance. If I were to just send them back into the camp, I'd need to take a limb. That's crazy. A limb or two to give the people some peace of mind. Sheesh. Fine, I'll handle it. I actually don't remember the names of these two. These little niggas is clean. I feel like this the Rooter brother. And this is the regular. This is like the cool one. We want peace, but this the asshole. That's my guess. And am I seeing doubles? They're twins. I said kids, remember? Oh, the nigga moving off rip. Dash in. He hit him with a punch kick combo. He get blocked easily with one hand. That's all I gotta do, my kids. And then little bro from behind hit him with a sneak move. Did he grab some? Was that a wrench? What is that? He grabs him by the wrist, swings him, smacks him into his brother. Very casually, very calm, very cool and collected. They're dazed. You two are quite energetic. That's nice. I want you two to do some work for me. Well, I say work, but there's no pay in the end. That's actually trash. We're building a canal. Okay. So far, I like this dude. I don't hate him. Okay, this the canal. So yeah, I'll continue excavating alone, and you two put all the rubble into these boxes. Okay, is that what these are? Like this. Yes, sir. Oh, don't touch these rocks over yonder. Yes, sir. Yeah, I better put these little niggas to work. Well, I'll be damned. The energetic little buggers are dutifully working. Handing them over to you was the right call after all. Nah, I just gave them a little smack and they're all good. That's hilarious. Bro hitting his mining like it's Minecraft. This what it look like when I'm mining in Minecraft. This is what it looks like when my pockets are full of cobblestone. This is what it looks like when I'm running away from creepers, skeletons, zombies. Do you two, what the hell? Do you two just never learn or just enjoy being beaten up? Didn't I just give you some work? Oh no, that's a boulder. Gosh. This the shit that what is his name? Konos threw at that train. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Back off a little, lads. Okay, they're confused. Then my nigga hit a clean little punch, break the whole boulder. Look at all the rubble. Look at how amazed they are. I like this art. Look at these niggas. What's wrong? Dula, why build a canal anyway? Are you asking why? Yes. Did you not hear the question? Well, can't expect a kid to know that. Alright, let's learn. You'll have to take this path if you wish to carry goods from Deskunte to Sharma. Okay, all the way around. So you have to go all the way around, but he's building a canal to go straight through. That's why we're making a canal through here. I see. But why? Cross? Why are we Lumerians? Lumerians? Pretty sure I'm saying that right. Doing all this just for Deskunte. The construction of the canal was decided upon a while ago, but Kalians. What the fuck is that? Where'd his nose go? Our people see the Kalians as divine creatures, but every race except us wanted them extinct. That's crazy. Refusing such a genocide cost us our homes and families. That's actually crazy. It's not surprising how it got to that point, to be fair. Kalians would hunt and eat people who weren't Lumerians. Wild. Okay. Interesting. Did they have higher intelligence? Did they talk? Like, that's all it was? This region belongs to the Kalians while the canal was still being planned. The Skunte's laborers were attacked and the project came to a halt. We're not making the canal because we have to, we're making it because there isn't anyone else who could. That doesn't answer my question. Deskuntans were the ones who exiled us here in the first place. We're the ones stuck living in this barren wasteland, so why the hell are we the ones helping Deskuntan? It's not for their benefit, it's ours. That might sound strange in a place where power means everything, okay? But there are times where you shouldn't retaliate. Deskunte won't change unless Lumelia does first. Kind of a W mindset. You need love and Herculean efforts to live and prosper among people whom you don't share blood or borders with. Message: live and prosper among them. He's like, what the fuck? I knew this was the little shit. The other twin that like just be on bullshit. I could just tell. I'm talking about being good neighbors. Oh, here come that phrase again. Accepting our differences would be immensely easier if you have a common ground. I believe this canal will create that common ground between Lumerians and Deskuntans. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I mean, the canal could also allow us to make waterways for camps and villages through the Lumerian River. If we can set the canal as an outlet, we won't have to worry about floods, no matter how large we make the water gate. I see. Okay, okay. W diagram. Not only will we revitalize the land, I'm sure our children will be less prone to be sick if we provide them with clean water. I don't get it. Oh, what's up with this cave? Creepy cave visual. I wonder if Cross will be absent today as well. I mean, I can't really blame the kid. The whole reason I'm doing all this work is because most people agree with him. Look. Huh? Oh, fuck, did he destroy it? Aw, ho ass. The area we dug out yesterday, and all the cages are ruined. Look at this nigga. Oh, that's him right there. That's them. Now that is slightly pushing it. It wasn't Cross. He'd never do something like that. That nigga look guilty though. I know, kid. Half these morons can't even understand what I'm trying to build. Probably the work of a few radicalized good-for-nothings. I like the way he said that. Jeez, let's just get on with our work. You'll let them get away with it? It'll just be a waste of time otherwise. This nigga is all in his nose. Hold up, they smoking that ganja. They got hookah? Aliens got hookah? This is crazy. This kind of reminds me of Magi a little bit right here. The way he tries to cozy up to Diskuntin sickens me to my core. I heard that Pregdula gets tons of gold from the Diskuntins. Well, that should have taught him a lesson. Okay, so they're the ones who did it? Oh my gosh. Spoiler visual. That naive bastard will just continue working on the canal. Then what should we do? Oski? His name sucks. Oski? Your name sucks, dude. No aura. We'll just destroy it again. It's much easier to destroy it than excavating. Dula is just dumb enough to bash his head against the wall over and over again. That's right, Dula's pretty dumb. Who's the brat? Okay, you walk in. These niggas really got hookah. He should have educated you dimwits through your... Yo, dialogue like this is so funny to me. He should have educated you dimwits through your bodies, not your brains. He's one of the twin... Look. We didn't even get to see him mink. That's crazy. Hey, Cross, you finally came. Don't get the wrong idea. I just didn't want to be associated with the likes of them. Does he got a black eye too? Sheesh. Okay, they doing their digging. Dula, all the cages are full. Go ask the geezer to make new cages. He'll be more considerate. Are you planting trees here? Because it's resistant to salt? Okay. The cages will rot away eventually, and the tree's roots will replace them. Dula, the water gate crumbled. What the hell? This nigga is being taken away. He looks like the what is the that old nigga from JJK? The nigga who had like was it 4 or 6 eyes? And he looked like a Thumb from freaking Spy Kids. That's what he looked like right here. The Council of Elders approved it. The entire village. Wait. Oh, hold on, my fault. Let me scroll. This nigga's so ugly. Okay, they all meeting. The Council of Elders approved it. The entire village will help with the construction. And of course, the plan to turn the canal into a functional water gate was approved as well. So many people. Good one, Japaloma. This nigga looked like a Japaloma. He kind of got that Jabba the Hutt vibe. I knew you had it in you. Well, you always jump ahead of yourself. I can't really say it was all my doing since you were the one pushing the work forward. Oh, what is this nigga doing here? You need love and Herculean effort to live and prosper. Hey, you. Huh? I'm sorry for hitting you. I wonder how long ago this was then. This nigga name still suck. And thank you for cooperating with us. Sure, kid. Likewise. Okay. W, reconciliation. W likes. Cross, Maru, Dula. I get it now. This is funny. Okay, laugh. He lost. Look at this dude. I like seeing the effort though. Nigga wiping his sweat in the background. Nigga mining. Okay, I wonder how long this took. These niggas are playing the water. Oh shit, the trees grew. Okay, I wonder how long that took too. Whoa, it's shit. It's a ship. This some clean ass art. Look at the spread. Gosh. Okay. Oh, so they got trees all along the canal. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding. Sheesh. Oh, they're older now. Yeah, they're older now. Okay, that's a nice ass ship, man. Okay, what the hell is this nigga? Oh wait, are these the other races? The other race? Look, you can just tell it's him. Look at his demeanor, bro. He always on rude shit. The Skunte sent us a request. They want us to construct a port facility for their ships and seamen possible. What arrogant bastards. Come on. Don't be like that. They're covering everything and it could turn out good for us. What? Our economy will flourish if there's a port here. Japaloma? Which means, that's right, trade between Lumeria and Deskunte begins once again. Just as we lost our parents, Japaloma lost his daughter to Deskunte's isolationist policy. And yet I have never seen Japaloma angry or bitter. Back then, he must have buried his grief, asking himself why his daughter had to die. I respect Japaloma immensely. Let me take writing notes from this. I like this visual. Hold up. I do all my flashbacks from that perspective, so I don't ever really think about, I guess, like the actual character who the flashback is related to, and their sort of present thoughts about a character during the flashback, right? If that makes sense. I usually kind of bring these things up after the flashback is over. I think it depends on how you write the flashback though, because if you write the flashback like the character telling a story, as opposed to it feeling like a character is kind of reliving events, but like, how do I say it? So if you write it from like a character telling a story, I feel like these type of notes make more sense. But if you write a flashback from a perspective like we are completely seeing this the entire flashback, not necessarily from that character's perspective, but from, yeah, I guess more so as a whole, as opposed to focusing on one character's perspective and their thoughts on it, if that makes sense. I like this though. I like this. I wonder where this will be relevant. Okay, 10 years, a long time. Okay, so it's been 10 years. Okay. We need to decide on our next move now. If we're supposed to widen the canal in a way that would allow ships to anchor without causing floods, then how about we use the sandstone area? Wouldn't that be too close to the riverbed? We need to account for the water levels. Oh, what these niggas drinking? You can only go up if you're at rock bottom. I hope everything would go swimmingly from then on, until one day. Look, these niggas drinking? They drinking that drink? The Deskuntan Patriarch's daughter was devoured by the Kalians. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Doom looms over the Lumerians once again. Gosh. So they're finna go to war? But hold on. I really gotta know what happens now, cause that means from the pictures I saw, that means what is his name? The dude that was fighting Maharaga is the Deskuntan. Around that, wait. around the universe along with you. Just a clean picture. It's a good cover. Child scan site. Is this relevant? The hell is this? Yuka and Tsurugi? I heard Tsurugi-kun and Mizuho-chan like each other. Man, what is this bullshit? If this is relevant later, I'll feel slightly bad for skipping over this, but for right now, who gives a fuck? Okay. The third eye of the Shimurians is the source of their what? The Loroluca, which makes it an invaluable organ for any race. Okay, interesting. Only Lumelians wept from their third eyes when the Kalians perished. Okay. Other Shimurians only wept from their third eye when they are born and when they die. Okay. A tear produced by their third eye is incredibly dangerous for the brain and may cause death. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Okay, so Shimurians are the entire race of people, or the entire, I guess, planet that they come from. So it would include every race, and then Lumelians are these ones, right? And then the Kalians were like the divine beast type of creatures, and then the niggas with the horns are the Discuntins. Alright, I'm locking in the lore. The Discuntin patriarch's daughter was mauled to death by a Kalian. Right, yeah, okay. Which means then the Kalians were wiped out from Discuntin lands years ago, and the Kalian would never commit such an atrocity unless provoked by a Lumelian. They're demanding the what? Annexation. Annexation. Sheesh. The annexation of 90% of our lands, including the new canal, in exchange for his daughter's life, and he's not afraid to start incursions. Huh. Okay, wait. Okay. Trying to make sure I'm following. Interesting. Okay. That's an unjust cause of war, as if we'd accept such an offer. But a duel challenge has already been sent by their envoy. The Discuntins won't achieve anything by the path of war, but they will declare war after achieving their goals. Okay. Shimuria is known to bestow political power to those who possess real strength. We're not exactly cannon fodder, but Discuntins are much stronger than we are. Okay, got it. This is low-key setup, huh? I like this art. Okay. There will be a duel between chosen champions of both factions. I like this concept. You may continue your crusade if you emerge victorious, but also would be forced to concede to their demands without making a fuss. Okay. A duel, huh? A duel would be good for us, right, Dula? Hey, shout out Dula. Oh yeah, you two don't know about that, right? You were just born when it happened. We had a duel right before we lost our village. And Dula won that duel. Oh fuck, he's already locked in. Is that true? I figured he was strong, but that was a duel the Discunte war chief joined, right? The whole thing was fixed for their side and he still won. Oh shit. Duel is the strongest in Shimuria. We'll manage it somehow. Shut your traps. There were many warriors who hadn't attended that duel besides. In that time, I should have realized why Dula hadn't told Maru or me about it. Can we refuse a duel? We can't. The Skuntins become cruel beasts when they see their opponents refuse the ultimate purpose of warriors. Refusing is off the table. So refusing will just mean we've lost anyway. Even if we lose, we can't retaliate. But if we don't do anything, that'll be the end of us. Just accept a duel. I'll give it a go. Okay. Well, duel day. They send in. I fucking knew it. I knew it was gonna be him. I knew it was gonna be him. I could just tell. Okay, laying eyes on the Diskuntin candidate had made the Lumelian warriors realize the truth. My heart ached, limbs went numb, and I felt my mind being clawed at. I'll never forget the horrific day. Sheesh. Look at this nigga. My goodness, look at this nigga, bro. This nigga's okay. He said, "No way, Dula. Please run or you'll get killed. No one will blame you if you do. We're all grateful to you. That won't ever change. That's why. Cross." Hey, Deborah, it's been a while, huh? How's your sister? Oh, this feels disrespectful. This almost feels a little disrespectful. He trying to be nice? We're not there to chit chat, bro. They're keeping hostages now. Dula, what am I supposed to do? They asked me to destroy you. Don't worry about it, man. What happens now doesn't really matter. I do have a teeny tiny favor to ask you. I see. Alright, let me get a few words in here. There are many tribes here, not just Lumelians and Diskuntins. Listen to me, you lot. We, the Lumelians, understand why there's a wall between you and us. Lumelians worship the Kalians. But when all this conflict began a decade ago, this holy war against the Kalians wasn't the reason we were exiled. The Diskuntins invaded us because of our Muru mines. Muru is a special ore that stores Loro Luca within it, okay? You know what? He's right. Diskunte has been really strong ever since they got their hands on that Muru stuff. What's up, Striker? Guys, I have level 10 yacht, pause, and feed picks? Oh, brother. It's getting weird. This whole thing about the patriarch's daughter actually stopped talking out of your place. You'll get us killed. It's funny. I'm not going to beg you or cry over what happened after all these years. And even if your motives are pure greed and personal gain, the other tribes would never fight back if you use a holy cause as your shield. That'll keep their mouths shut, scared to speak up, thinking there's got to be something we don't know. Religion was meant to guide our lives, not to be twisted into a cultural weapon of war. Message. What we asked of you was not for you to respect our religion, but our way of life, which was merely influenced by it. We're not that different. The same pulse pumps through us all. So I ask you to heed my call and save Lumelia. Please, accept Lumelia as your neighbors. Deborah, proceed. Oh, that's Aura. Oh. Look at the way bro's looking. Nigga can't even look. Damn, had to push my nigga on the ground. Dumbass, what the hell are you doing? It's Deborah, isn't it? Oh, he's screaming at him, okay. You held back. You didn't use your full strength, you bastard. You call yourself a warrior. How dare you insult Dula like that? My apologies. Gosh, this nigga got bodied. I didn't want to hurt his face. Huh. Okay. Oh, so he jumped, leapt right at him, and then bro had to slam his face literally into the ground. W sibling. Proper reaction. Okay, We learn later that Dula and Dabura were good friends. They used to help each other grow as warriors before the Lumelians were forced into exile. Dula was the only person who knew what Dabura was capable of since he didn't enjoy showing off himself. Okay, kind of respect right here, kind of respect. The way his hands are. Okay, his third eye's crying. Okay, like they said. Isn't that Dula's catchphrase? What? This neighbor thing? What's this neighbor you keep talking about, Dula? The people close to us. Shut up, no one asked you. They're companions who understand why the things you treasure are so important. It's kind of clean. Please accept Lumelia as your neighbor. That's impossible, Dula. We're the one we... What the fuck does that say? Tregiserd? I've never seen that word before, above anyone else. That's a new one for me. Okay. R.I.P. What are we doing? This place will be Diskuntan territory by tomorrow morning. We have to move somehow, even if it's just with women and children. What can we do with the remaining land we have? Disease and famine will spread like wildfire again. We won't have a steady supply of water. I'd rather die fighting than slowly fade away like this. I want to rip their horns off their ugly mugs and shove them up their asses. W insult. That's how a warrior should go. A warrior's duty isn't to die with glory, it's to protect their women and children. I sure wonder if other tribes will offer a helping hand after hearing Dula's speech. Tomorrow's the last day. I doubt anything will come of it. I wonder what caused their planet to be shitty, then. The fear in spite of having someone desire your death. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, he pulled up? Dabura. Dula left you something. Is this Muru? He left him some ore? Don't touch the stones over yonder. He collected all the Muru he found while digging. Why didn't he tell anyone? He probably didn't want the Diskuntans to know. Just look at the sheer amount he collected. That's true, the area near the canal was Kalian habitat. Diskuntan research teams couldn't go any further than that. I should really put my glasses on. He was probably planning to rejuvenate Lumelia with these. We got hella rock. The Skuntans will find these in a moment's notice if we leave them be. Dula, who our work was for nothing after all? He touched a rock. You know, you want to know what you want to know what I'm doing this? Shouldn't I say why? Anyway. No, I get why you're doing it, just trying to figure out how you're gathering the willpower to do so. A village, a town, or a city, they're all made by the dreamt up ideals of someone from the past. Even if I kick the bucket someday, this canal will eternally remain. And then someone else will come along to make Lumelia into an even better place. Come on, isn't it freaking awesome to be a part of something like that? This nigga an idealist. You don't get it, do you? No, I did, and it sounds all amazing. Yeah, it really is amazing. It won't be for nothing, not at all. Yeah. This, just like the canal, is the path Dula carved for the future of Lumelia. Okay. W glow. What the hell? Maroon crosses Loro Luca. Why is it glowing like that? Wait. This isn't Muru, it's something far purer. Everyone, wouldn't it be amazing to look for peaceful lands for us to live? There's nowhere like that for us. It does. A planet where people like us live. I'm sure we'll find it once we leave Shamuria. Oh. Okay. Leave Shamuria? A planet? I'll be coming with you. I made a promise to Dula. I'll protect you, Lumelians. Onwards. Oh. So, oh, okay, okay. So that's why the ship looks like that. To infinity and beyond to find our name. Now, why they throw this reference in here like that? Okay, so the ship we see early in the earlier chapters is made out of this pure ore that, for whatever reason, these niggas can control. So I guess we'll find out who else left. Is it only them? 'Cause I know he's on the ship. I'm pretty sure I know we saw him on the ship before. Who the fuck is this? This must be his sister then. If I had to guess, this must be his sister. All right, let's keep going then. Let's keep going. I really don't want to look at this comment, bro. Delete this shit. Fuck out of here. Right, let me drink some water. Chapter 10, the majority votes. Okay, I think we're back in the present. Okay. Man, I feel like you can do anything on a stream. It's like, I don't know, the time flies by, the vibes are chill. You can do anything on a stream. Okay, we're supposed to ignore this? Oh, this is a holographic image, huh? I thought they were like fighting on the table. Okay. What are you proposing? Aren't we letting the aliens get away with a bit too much? I heard one of the Sumerians refused your offer to cooperate. Due to the incapacitation of two sorcerers on the scene, Special Envoy Maru had to step in to neutralize the threat. Special Envoy Maru also attempted to attack the second-year student Suguru, did he not? He's like, oh fuck. Delete the recordings involving Maru and Suguri. Oh, okay. Nigga was planning something. I swear I had them erased, Usami, I swear. Therefore, Sumerians have violated Article 7 of Jujutsu Law. What the fuck is this? There are no violations according to Hakari laws. Whoa. Hakari laws? You said what? Hakari laws? There were talks about legalizing and reprivatizing jujitsu fight shows. The government during the time of the Culling Games revealed the existence of curses to the public, completely violating the confidentiality principle of Article 8. Well, they ended up canceling the shows anyways. Why did they even think they'd be a hit in the first place? That's funny. Prior to this kind of like a triple MA ordeal. Prior to the revision of Jujutsu Law, a clause under the Hakari Law permitted sorcerers to engage in combat for monetary compensation. I've never heard about something like that. But today, that clause is null and void unless you're hired as a bodyguard. Me, Special Envoy Maru, Okotsu Yuka, and Okotsu Tsuguri were bound under a contract, which means a fight under two contracted parties would invoke Hakari Law and clear us of all charges. A W loophole. Nigga said, sign this. Isn't this Japanese? Why are you signing before reading it? That makes no sense at all. A paid jujitsu fight could only be done between sorcerers recognized by jujitsu headquarters. I hired Maru as my special personal bodyguard. So you're trying to say that this was merely caused by a potential sorcerer. Potential sorcerers. People who use jujitsu unknowingly are regarded as potential sorcerers and are most of the time cleared of all charges brought from incidents which they may have caused. Excuse my dyslexia. I'm telling you, that doesn't make sense. The fact that Sumerians can use cursed energy is probably probably already public knowledge. I don't think so. We didn't know if all Sumerians could wield cursed energy. So why are we trying to cover for the Sumerians? The real question here is, why are you so adamantly against them? Oh, hold up. Oh, so this is where Yuji gets the reveal, partial reveal. The smallest embers can create the biggest fires when you deal in diplomacy. We have to maintain our status, show them we have deterrent powers of our own, and do our utmost to locate Itadori Yuji. W Scar. Underestimating a foe could prove fatal. I mean that in a personal and company level. Okay. It is not applicable for an accident on a national level. Interesting. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding. I understand you think you're doing your job by getting angsty here, but I won't let your feelings affect us or the nation altogether. You look a little black right here. You mind delivering my apology to them later on? I don't think you did anything that merits an apology. It wouldn't hurt to have an extra pair of hands while trying to locate Itadori Yuji, but it doesn't make sense to make enemies out of someone who's on your side. Oh, that's the one nigga, right? That's the one dude. That's the old nigga. Why is an outsider like Deborah deciding on things? Why the hell did we make arguments and cast votes if it was going to be like this from the start? That's what we call a unified council system. How is that any different from a dictatorship? That's funny. That's what Maru and Cross wanted. With Dula out of the picture, Deborah is the most viable option we have to lead us, especially because he is an outsider. Interesting. He can provide us with an unbiased third opinion. Annoying little brats. Cross in particular, I despise patronizing little... Cross in particular, I despise patronizing little bastard. Ow. Just scratched my nose. As if we managed to flee thanks to... as if we managed to flee thanks to Deborah. But can you even win Oski? His name still sucks. Forget Deborah, even against the twins. Just calm down. The ruler can only veto 2 times per debate when a consensus has been reached. He got a glow up. The entire council already knows Maru has been injured. I'm sure we can get the majority vote like last time. He said our will finally will be heard. It's just an island nation. We should just overrun them. We're trying to reach common ground with a nation that doesn't even have a standing army. We won't get a better chance than this. We know next to nothing about the arms possessed by Earthlings. We're actually pretty lucky we're dealing with a country who's also familiar with cursed energy. America would have nuked these niggas. If we mess up our goal of coexistence, we won't be taken seriously and will be stolen from again. We must stand resolute even if it means conflict. Our first order of business should be demanding an autonomous region within the Tokyo district. This has to be our main objective. Then it'll be us Lumelians who will act like Diskunte. I don't intend on letting anything else be stolen from me again. Japaloma, why do you keep delaying your answer when the question is coexisting with the Earthlings? Why? Why? Because you're doing the very same thing. Oh! You're confused, aren't you, Cross? That's why you dress up as Maru and try to learn more about us. Right? This is a flashback scene. This happened in chapter 7. If you, who has the voting power of 10, and I both voted, the consensus would be flipped. But I guess Deborah could veto the new consensus and you decide and I'll follow. Why? Don't you have a will of your own, Japaloma? Relinquishing your will is also an act of willpower. Sure. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, they writing. Thank you. I'm sorry. Shall we not break the wheel? I think this is him remembering. A village, a town, or a city, they're all made by the dreamed up ideals of someone from the past. Damn, this is where he used to live. This kind of remind me of, is it Greece? No, Italy. That actually reminds me of that a Call of Duty map too from Modern Warfare 3, which I'm pretty sure was also supposed to be in Italy. Then his shit got reduced to rubble and picked up a stone. Oh, he's pissed. Okay. By majority vote, we'll aim to coexist with the Earthlings. We shall make contact with Japan, representative of Earth, and make deals for our existence and make way for cultural exchange. This kind of got a clean visual to it. That's Deborah. This nigga look, I don't know. Wait a damn minute. Cross, Japaloma, weren't you two against coexistence? We were just delaying our answers. Maru isn't here for starters. The vote isn't valid. He was on the side of coexistence from the start. We made that very clear prior to the council. Deborah, what now? Isn't this preferable? This nigga does not want to lead. I low-key can tell. Bastard, trampling on our wills once again. In the event of a disagreement, or if I have to put it more bluntly, conflict, we can start our invasion in a moment. But within that moment, we would lose our chances to understand one another. Well, if he kind of locked in. Let's get to know each other first. Didn't we leave Samaria to find our neighbors in the first place? Cross, I respect you immensely. Don't do that. I just can't handle it anymore. Or I was surprised when they claimed they were exiled after a defeat in a duel. There should be a space right there. I don't know why my nose is itchy as hell right now. Okay. I thought he was in a wheelchair. Okay. What if he isn't one? Wait, what if he isn't one of the defeated, but the man who defeated them? Whoa, whoa. W perception. But like, don't Kalians have a natural lifespan of their own? When a Kalian dies, Kalians are immortal. They won't ever die unless they are murdered. I see why they are regarded as divine creatures. Okay. I believe a proper dinner could not be more suited for a cultural exchange event. Wouldn't you agree? I couldn't agree more. I'll let Maru and Cross deal with our side of preparations. Then I can leave this to you two. Huh? I don't think the pair of us can do a good job, especially when left alone in a kitchen. The pair of us? We'll deal with that. Okay. Yuka and Maru's Dairy kitchen? What the hell is that? You don't know? It was a very famous old cooking show. I just followed her instructions. You're her grunt or something? Let's first check if we have the proper ingredients, then we'll cook and have a tasting session. What do you mean by proper? I mean, we have to make sure the Lumelians don't have an allergic reaction. We need to learn if they have any religious taboos and all. W, considerability, I guess? I guess, yeah. We could have dishes that resemble a Kalian. Like, first things first, can they eat meat? You don't need to make such a fuss, do you? Kalians differ in shape and size. Edible farm animals and what you Earthlings call fish is also eaten by us Lumelians. Okay. Then you have an ocean as well? Duh. You first need to have an ocean to then have life. But there were no sharks in it. Okay. Oh, that's a callback, low key. Damn. Wait. Nothing flower based in here. I mean, you do. Wait. I mean, you do know we can just make something that's not of Japanese cuisine, right? Out of the question. Flour can't leave this kitchen. I guess it's not just a Japanese thing when you think about it. Well, it literally means food based on flour. It usually implies takoyaki and okonomiyaki. Sure. Flour? Remember the takoyaki we ate together? Loki, I should try this. Isn't takoyaki made of octopus? I do want to try this. This is one of those like things you see in anime all the time where you're like, I gotta try that for sure. I think what is it? They're not like rice balls. I think they're usually like in a triangle shape. I forget what they're called. I think it's like O something. No, it's not onagi. I think that's a different dish. That might also be an Avatar reference. I don't know. I want to try that too. Cross, that takoyaki thing was like too delicious. Is Maru a picky eater? No, not at all. And I believe you guys will enjoy our cuisine. Alright, we've decided on a takopa, our cultural exchange event. I guess that's shortened for a takoyaki party. Even still, it looks amazing. You're quick to catch on, Octopunk. Well, now that that's decided, let's go out and make the arrangements. Something like this. Bro does not care. Oh, never mind. Maybe he does care. We can add various things like mochi if it suits your fancy. Mochi? I've got a bad feeling about this. It shouldn't be this deep, bro. It shouldn't be this deep. This nigga always looks so unamused, bro. I mean, seriously. Okay, chapter 11, cultural exchange. My nose really is itching. I don't know what it is either. Give me like 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Bro, let me drink some water. Stay hydrated. Okay. With this, Pandora's box finally opens. That's so. Their spaceship worked using curse energy. Meanwhile, research into converting curse energy continues. Converting curse energy. Aside from curse techniques, the conversion is still way too low for practical uses. Interesting. However, the fact that Naunex, their mothership, is using curse energy as a power source has now been revealed to our world. If we manage to acquire the technology to convert cursed energy, we're on the brink of an energy revolution. 70 years have passed since cursed energy was made public, but it also means that our people would once again be targeted for their cursed energy. That's true. What are we going to do, Usami-san? We'll keep it a secret on their Wakanda shit, okay? Are you serious? Even with the forced disappearance act in place, we can't share this information with other countries until their justice systems are rid of internal corruption. He's smart. I like him. We must have the Sumerians sign an NDA. That's why I'm adamant about a relationship as close as possible tonight. How about arranging a political marriage between the Japanese imperial family and the Sumerians? This nigga's crazy. What is this? The Heian period? This is funny. Only joking, sir. Forgive me. That's hilarious. Having them owe us one would work in our favor. We need to ensure foolproof agreements are made swiftly for the sake of both sides. Yes, it's me. Yuka here. She loud as hell. Screaming my nigga eardrums off. We're making takopa for dinner. Cross and Mara have already sampled the food. That's why I need the best octopus you can find. Usami-san, I heard her. I know just the guy. Wait, you heard her and didn't question why she's making takopa? Who is this nigga? How many tentacles does an octopus have? It's 8, isn't it? This octoboy right here only has 1. Nigga, is that who I think it is? That's called the Soltical Gigatopus. Sure. It's a mutated variant of the local giant Pacific octopus. This looks like that one curse spirit. One of the disaster curses. I think it started with a D. The one that Toji bodied. Well, it does have 8 tentacles at birth. 7 of them degenerate with time. And you know what that means, kiddo. Can you just cut off the... Could you just cut to the chase, geezer? I like the term geezer, it's funny. All the unami flavor that would normally be spread across the 8 tentacles combines into this one tentacle. Sure. The gourmetopus personified. Okay. You'll see why these don't make it to the public markets. This nigga finna be massive. But you guys are sorcerers. Usami's team no less. You'll be fine. Hey Maru. You won't act like dead... What's up, Sandman? Hey Maru, you won't act like dead wood when we dive, right? Dead what now? As in, you can swim, right? I'll be fine. I once got swept away by a flood, by a flash flood, but managed to survive. If that's so, then I'll check ahead, okay? I might have got his breather on, the goggles. Ah, hell no. I can just see the bullshit. I see. Dealing with a swarm of jellyfish around a rocky belt is going to be difficult. I could gather him up and give Yuka a scare. That's funny. What is this, perk? What is this? Oh, those are her meds. I'm tripping. Wait, it might be perk. Hold up. Shouldn't you tell Suguri Okotsu about your sickness? I don't want to. Why is that? I just want my last days to feel normal. No special treatment. I want them to be just another day. I see. Damn. Interesting mirrored image. I got beat up. Suri, is that you? Of course. Piece of cake. You sure about that? Alright, put your rash guard on and dive. The waters are pretty dangerous. No need. A warrior like me needs no armor. Watch me catch a bigger octopus now. Nigga got beat up too, look. Nigga said piece of cake, right. Please seek medical attention immediately if you're stung by jellyfish and experience swelling or pain. Mine's bigger. Easy there. We'll have to pin them down before we measure them. I can't lose, not with my warrior's pride on the line. What does it mean to be a warrior for a Lumelian? Put simply, it's being a sorcerer. Only Lumelian men can be sorcerers. Why? Are women not allowed? No, nothing like that. Lumelian women can't use Loroluka or curse energy in your terms. They're like the windows you mentioned, Suguri. That's why seeing Yuka surprised me when I first came to Earth. I hear Diskunta women can, but I don't know for sure. Interesting. So his race of people's women can't use, I guess, curse energy, whereas men and women can on Earth. But the Diskuntans are physical monsters, I think. Actually, I think. Whereas the women of them may be able to use sorcery. Okay, interesting. Our forefathers said God sent the Kalians and they bestowed upon us the ability to use curse energy. It is the duty and privilege of our men who cannot bear children to protect our women and children. Okay, I kind of like this. Sounds like the Reiwa era. Reiwa? I mean, like our past. That value system would be incredibly harsh on men who aren't sorcerers and on women who don't give birth. True. Don't misunderstand me. Anyone who works for the good of Lumelia, man or woman, warrior or not, is a valued member of our society. Take Japaloma, for instance. He's the one who looks the most alien among you. Really? When I heard the women would also be attending the cultural exchange event tonight, I kept thinking about how hard it must have been for them never being allowed off the ship, even if it meant to keep them safe. I still felt guilty. I don't know if that's being patriarchal or overprotective. I understand what you're getting at. Gosh, what have they gone through? It's not that you think they're weak, but you can't bear the thought of them getting hurt. This is actually very real. Makes you wonder who the weak one really is. Ain't that the truth? W bonding. I gotta do something like this in my story. It's kind of fire. I'm gonna take notes. What episode is this one? It's 11. I'm gonna take notes. Okay. Sun setting, I think. This is a nice little area. Okay, those are the women. I got started with the low cut. With the bob. She kind of looked like Aquarius from Fairy Tale. The main dish is takopa? I was hoping we'd be making normal takoyaki. Jiu-Jitsu tech, nutritionist, Tamo Kyoka? I'm gonna say Kyoka. Or Kyuka? It doesn't matter. Why didn't you tell me something so important earlier? Why didn't you tell me something so... Wait. Hello? Please have the legs of this octopus served to the Sumerians. Also, why the heck does this octopus only have one tentacle? Are you making my job harder than it needs to be? It's funny. Apparently they're called Soltical Gigoctopus. The name comes from an old baseball term. That doesn't explain anything. Is this kid alright? A way to lift the curse off Deborah's sister. Huh? Lift the curse off of Deborah's sister. The Diskuntan Patriarch put a deadly curse on her. It will activate if he dies, or if like a binding vow. Maybe not. It will activate if he dies, or if Deborah betrays the Patriarch. Interesting. To put it in your terms, we believe we're out of the effective range of the technique. However, we'd like to verify that assumption. I'd love to hear the input of Japanese sorcerers. Having them owe us one would work in our favor, okay? He's remembering. There's a curse tool called Black Rope in Africa. It has the ability to remove any curse. If we manage to get hold of it, we might be able to remove the curse from your sister. Is that the rope that Miguel used or tried to use, I should say, on Gojo in the Zero movie? Is that what that is? Or is that something else? Or is this something new? This feels more permanent, but his was like temporary because his kind of worked like the inverted spear of heaven, if I'm remembering right. Seriously, I can't make any promises. No, not Siri. Relax. Let me actually turn my phone upside down. I hate when that happens. I can't make any promises after all. It's an extremely valuable tool. I would be much obliged. We'll do our best. Japaloma, I'm leaving for a bit. Things are going quite well, aren't they? Here you go. Sorry for the wait, everyone. About time our grand takoyaki party started. Wait a moment, Yuka. You can't just put mochi there. I won't allow it. At least swap it with cheese. Oh, Dabura-san. Hello? Okay, they're looking at each other. These niggas think some bullshit finna happen. She must think he handsome. She must think he handsome. This how regular girls be looking at dudes, like alt dudes, low key. I will not be explaining further. She grabbed her by the neck. Yuka, is there something wrong with me? What do you mean? I'm wearing no makeup. Your face makes it quite obvious. Gosh darn it, this ain't good. That nigga hit his head. That nigga hit his horns on the door frame. You know, we have a shot. And what? Be careful as you eat. It's very hot. That nigga hitting the you know when you eat something hot and you like take a bite and you chewing, but it's so hot you gotta keep your mouth open to let the steam get out. That's what he doing right here. Wait, okay. You made a fuss for nothing. I mean, it would be pretty bad if we only had Tacopa here. Your turn. Okay. Oski, we should go to the next cultural exchange thing. You could go if you fancy, but why would I bother? Oski, come on. Wait, oh, Oski, come fast. Old man Boro. Oh, my whoa. What happened to old man Boro? Oski, his third eye is tearing up. Oh, he's finna die. This nigga's old. Wait, what's wrong? We can't, they're too dangerous. What? I saw it. Earthlings, the Japanese. I saw them brutally murder Kalians? What is this nigga talking about? What is this nigga talking about? I guess that's what the next chapter's for. Are we massacring Kalians? Apparently so. That's the claim of an unrelated party. Could it be a misunderstanding? No Kalians or anything like that, or anything like them, exist here. That said, the tears from their third eye have proved the claim. We received reports of a Kalian being massacred in a place called Tokyo. Tokyo? Oh shit. Oh, this finna get interesting. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Cursed spirits don't manifest outside of Tokyo. Really? Really? Since the government was forced to reveal the existence of cursed spirits during the Culling Games, they tried to contain the chaos by claiming they only manifest within Tokyo. By confining cursed energy in spirits within inaccessible Tokyo, we prevented further leaks, and eventually the lie became the truth. Wow. So cursed spirits manifesting outside of Tokyo is not impossible, just improbable. And that's why... What the hell is this? We have to do the maintenance on the charms that protect Kyoto. Got it. That's why there's a purge going on as we speak. Purge. The cursed spirits in Tokyo are eradicated periodically to ensure they don't enter into other areas. The barriers can easily get unstable during such an event. Students aren't usually allowed to participate. Damn, what they snacking on? Why are cursed spirits so powerful? Depends on the spirit. Unlike cursed users, they vary in shape and size and strength. They often move in packs, so our old capital became known as... Oh, wow. Tokyo, the uninhabited, demon-infested Tokyo. Sheesh. You're telling me cursed spirits are Kalians? Oh, hell no. That's finna be real beef. It's gonna be real beef. That's an interesting twist I wasn't expecting. Okay, let me reread this part. Okay, so Tokyo is basically where all cursed spirits are gonna be at. These niggas are disgusting. Look at this one. I kind of like this design. This reminds me of that damn golden calf from the Bible. I rebuke you, you demon. Is this like a whale, dragon, fish, frog shit? What is this? Okay. I think these are like wasps. Okay, that's another 10 points for me. These niggas are keeping score. Isn't that one only worth 5 points? It's no different from the one I just took out. Wait, it's not just about size. So what made it special? Be quiet for a second, would ya? You should trust your upperclassmen more than that. Alright, we keep moving. This building is up next. You scared? Idiot, you know full well that at least 2 sorcerers are required to enter a closed building. Oh, hell no. What are these? Low-tiered curses, but they outnumber us for sure. What's on the ceiling? Are they getting closer? What the hell is this? Creek, such a smart boy. How did you manage to come here? I see, it must have been tough on you. Excuse me? What is this nigga doing? This is nasty, by the way. A Sumerian? Are you telling me cursed spirits might actually be Kalians? Not quite, but they do share some essential traits. In fact, curses are likely the closest beings to a Kalian, and Kalians are probably the closest being to a cursed spirit. Okay? Contact people immediately and make sure the purge is halted. We're going to Tokyo. Okay, well, I mean, I just said that. What is he doing here, though? This is just nasty. Also, is he, like, talking to it? Is he, like, talking to it? This visual is disgusting. It's so nasty. I feel like, I don't know, he want to get ate up. Pause. It's good art. It's great art even, but this is just all types of wrong. Okay, we will accompany you. We must hurry. Going via the Naonix would most likely get us to Tokyo faster. The easy part is swapping the charms. The tricky part is when the charm contains a cursed object. In such cases, we need to handle it with the utmost care. Over time, the nature of a cursed object changes. But once repelled evil may turn into something that attracts it. Interesting. Hey, low-key. That reminds me of Zach. W reference. If you know, you know. I see, so that's all a sorcerer's job is. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean to be degrading, but the fact that protecting people doesn't depend on some kind of fate or ideals, but it's presented simply as part of the job. I think that's nice. Does Lumelian warriors not do something similar? Some of this vocab be a little, I don't know. No, warriors don't choose their own path. It's decreed by the Kalian from your village of birth. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting, actually. Decreed by the Kalian from your village of birth. You can tell if someone will be a sorcerer or not at birth? Not all Kalians, of course, but the ones who can are special. They're usually several thousand years old and are almost always sanctified. Huh. Wait. Okay, several thousand, yeah, because they're immortal. We get our middle names from Kalians, actually. Look at how proud he is about that. Mario's middle name was so freaking long I can't remember it for the life of me. Okay, crash from the building. Are we too late? Okay, leave it to me. Oh, he got cursed speech. Yakumaru speaking. All squads engaged in the purge, including those who've engaged with Sumerians, assemble immediately. Oh. Says you attacked first. Stop moving. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the dude from earlier. Oh, okay. I'm understanding. Stop moving. That's Usami-san's. Get a hold of yourself, the purge has been called off. What the hell do you think you're saying? The nature of cursed spirits was never adequately disclosed to them. Wait, okay. We made a call to give them as little information as possible regarding sorcery. The only reason this happened is because of our neglect. Does that mean you'll stop the purge? Cursed spirits and Kaleans are practically the same thing. Look, shook. Nigga shook. These aren't Kaleans, they're cursed spirits. Stop messing around with me, kiddo. You believe them? Just look at my third eye. They're Kaleans. If they were truly Kaleans, you would still be on your you wouldn't still be on your feet, much less talking after your third eye wept. Just look at its corpse. It vanished. Cursed spirits manifest because the Japanese people unconsciously leak. That's supposed to say Lolo Ruka. They're not Kaleans. Even if they aren't, did you not hear them calling? I'm asking you nicely, Oski. Move on. Please. We sincerely apologize. We are at fault for trespassing in Tokyo without permission. This happened because we doubted you and failed to show sincerity. We apologize for that. What's the word I'm looking for? Diplomacy. Why are we apologizing? You want us to bow our heads for our imposed visitors? What kind of weapon was he using? The best course of action here would probably be to disperse at once. Good thinking. We'll reconvene later tonight. What is that, and why is he like so locked in? Well, that's that. Couldn't they organize this somewhere that's easier to access? They can't help it. This is a key location for the barrier. High or low spots make for good locations, even holy ones. Just thinking about it makes me tired. Well, sorcerers are always short on staff. But with the help of Lumillions, idea. I got it. That could make it work. We can be of use to Earth. Sure. I'll go and inform the others. I'm sure our warriors will be ecstatic. Can't wait to see their reaction. Well then, see you tomorrow. Nigga raining. Whoa! Did this nigga just shoot him? Oh my gosh. Wait, what do you think you're doing? He reached for his weapon. They attacked us first. I'm gonna rip you apart, you bastard. Oski, get off, Japaloma. We'll take care of our own. Yeah. Just wait a second. What the hell is going on here? W Aura Walk. And thus appears the special grade. Oh, okay, so this is the comparison. I like that. I think this was said earlier though. But he don't care about cursed spirits or Kaleans, so he might run through these niggas without a care, potentially. I like the panel from this to this. Everybody shook, but I like this like not confidence, but more like a ready and willing to oh shit. This was an interesting chapter. I will say that. He really shot this nigga, bro. What kind of gun is this, man? It's like a Tonfa shotgun shit. I'm not even sure how to describe that. Cross after being shot in Tokyo. Okay, so he's in the hospital? Oh, he looks weird. What happened to Cross? They claim to have shot him because they thought he was reaching for his weapon, or his sword. Tripping. And did he reach for his sword? Of course not. If Cross intended to fight, their Loro Luca wouldn't touch him. Interesting. Until the very end, Cross thought only of what was best for Lumelia. Don't say it like that. He's not dead yet. Cross, that arrogant bastard, would never go down that easily. Usami-san, you said... Wait. Usami-san, you said? I'm so sorry, my reverse curse technique wasn't enough to neutralize it. The backlash from using curse speech, a strong curse... Wait. Curse speech. A strong curse must have rebounded onto him. What did this nigga do? What did this nigga do? You're kidding, right? Usami-san is a first grade sorcerer. And so am I. But if I had been the one up against him, I'd have run for my life. Depending on his nature, it'd be suicide. He's not the kind of guy who could be evaluated. What's up, Naomi? He's not the kind of guy who could be evaluated by our standards of sorcery. A true calamity. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so this is what happened. Dabura, do not move a muscle. As if he could move anyway. Who could even move a muscle facing that thing? This nigga got so much aura. Okay, he walking by, he see bro. I'll protect you Lumelians. I just asked you what is going on here. The vermin of Earth were calling Kalian, the vermin of Earth were Kalians all along, hence our predicament. He's lying, they're cursed spirits, not Kalians. This nigga doing too much. Was it you who shot Cross? Huh? Nigga arm blew off. See? I wanted to try this. This nigga moving stupid. Stop moving. Look. Not a care in the world. Nigga arm blew off. He's too fast. Dabura, please stand back. Look, ting, ting, ting. This backlash. That word wasn't even strong. So this is Earth sorcery. Usami, it's too late. That seems rather painful. How is he moving as if Usami's cursed speech had no effect? That's bad. The backfire is going to hit even harder the more representative Dabura keeps moving. Please forgive us for the unwarranted levels of disrespect. We owe you an apology regarding dispatched personnel Cross being shot due to a misunderstanding from our end. We apologize for the tragic events that have occurred this evening, so I implore you please overlook this just once. Allow us to return to negotiations with you. I beg you. Cross will soon pass away. He won't survive these injuries. There's a possibility we can heal him, so please. A guy or 2 or 13 won't cut it. Even so, as a price for Cross's life, I'll take the lives of your subordinates. Oh, this nigga does not care at all. Alright. I told you he don't be giving a damn. Please take my life instead. Let us go back, Japaloma. As you wish. This again, the Kalians. Okay. This was an interesting turn of events. So he cut bro's arm off because he shot Cross. And then he did not hear anything he was saying, bro. He didn't care at all. So he was gonna kill everybody here because Cross was gonna die. But instead, he asked him to take his life. He heard that. Thought of was his name Dula? Thought of Dula and was like, alright, let's go home, niggas. And now he's kind of thinking like Kalians are a problem again. And then he passed out because of the whatchamacallit. The representative of Samuria demanded that the Japanese government declare cursed spirits henceforth be placed under protection and prohibited from being purged. Oh wow. Placed under protection. That's impossible, ain't it? Because cursed spirits will just overflow from Tokyo if we don't purge them. Is the barrier around Tokyo that fragile? It used to be a great barrier based on the old Imperial Palace. in its core, but we extended its range to the outskirts of the city later on. It's not exactly holding them inside per se, it's more like keeping their awareness inside. Interesting. We won't have any problems. Wait, we won't have many problems with the relatively small and weaker curses hanging around it, or hanging about at the outskirts of the city. But if the second grade and higher curses decide to take a stroll out of the uninhabited demon-infested depths and leave Tokyo, we might have another situation like the Shibuya incident. Okay? Well, shouldn't we focus on treating the representative, the one who fell? Wait, the one who that fool Yakumaru shot? Yeah, about that. Since sorcerers aren't usually really tough, I don't usually have any issues getting you all dandy with my reverse curse technique unless something extreme happens. How extreme does this something have to be to make you obsolete? Damn, why'd she say it like that? Some organs being partially destroyed or some body parts being completely gone. Since dispatch personnel Cross was a sorcerer among his kind, him being immediately incapacitated could only mean heavy internal injuries. We can't very well tell them we couldn't do anything after we agreed to treat him. I mean, we can't really help much if something unique to Sumerians was damaged. Foolish Yakamura. See, niggas like him who just shoot and don't think, niggas like him have to go. Niggas like him have to go. You can't keep niggas like that around in society. You gotta do something about them. I'm not gonna tell you what you gotta do, but you know, something gotta get done. Okay, we shot the guy. I highly doubt that healing him will mean much to them. I don't think they'll easily give up on the cursed spirit topic either way. We know that much. I'm not reading that. How long can we realistically put off the purge of Tokyo? Considering the fact that we just halted the Great Purge on top of it all, we've got a month at best. A month later, December 2086. This how Brent got to be moving a little bit better. Like we get a month time skip, and the month it is now, which means prior it was what, November? Yeah. That's how Brent got me moving. It's quite dangerous to do a raid on cursed spirits at night. We don't have much of a choice. We've been absent for the past month. Now we have no choice but to exterminate cursed spirits without letting the submarines know. Well, yeah, they're cooked. Can you really feel it from this distance? Focus your whole consciousness to Tokyo. It's right underneath us. It's alright. Crying isn't too damaging. You should be able to hear it even if it's far. The cursed spirits, I can hear them. The cries of Earth's own Kalians. Man, fuck these aliens, nigga. From the Sumerian representative, we believe the mindless and ruthless genocide of cursed spirits is an illegal act under international law. We ask the Japanese government to be held internationally accountable for this. From the Japanese government, the purge of cursed spirits is an act of necessity, and the illegality of the state actions should be rejected. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These niggas is wildin'. They doing too much. They are overstepping. This isn't working. We need a great purge, even if it's just once. There's a limit to the raids we can... What does it say? Commence without altering the Sumerians. Just wait for a little longer. Okay, now we're in January. New year. You're asking me to wait. I sure wonder if you could ask me to wait if you were the one on the battlefield. The rates at which curses manifest skyrocket during, let's say, winter time. Okay. With that in mind, the danger only gets clearer every minute, and that's with our secret night raids. Hold on. With that in mind, the danger only gets clearer every minute, And that's with our secret night raids, okay? We're at our limit. Oski, get a hold of yourself. The tier may not be damaged. Wait, may not do much damage due to the range, but the amount they're spilling is just hell no. I gotta do something about their cries. That's the least I can do as a Lumelian warrior. Why do they keep killing Kalians? If only they could hear their cries. That's enough. Dabura, you can't hear them either, can you? You're a Diskuntan outsider after all. Sheesh. I'm sorry, Japaloma. Oski has a point. I really am just a Diskuntan warrior. From the Sumerian representative, we have detected the continued genocide of cursed spirits. In response to this continued atrocity, we are declaring the formation of a new nation within Tokyo. We do this for the sole purpose of providing sanctuary for the cursed spirits you refuse to protect. In the event of non-compliance, we shall demand a duel as dictated by Diskuntan tradition, wherein the Japanese government must decide the ownership of the city. Decide on the ownership of the city. Oh, so this is why Dabura ends up fighting Maharaga then. I see, I understand now. And that's how you use a flashback. Was it a little disruptive? I'm not gonna say it was disruptive. It felt a little out of nowhere at first, but I see why it's necessary now, right? Interesting. They figured it out. Why the hell did we take all those risks to perform the night raids? Fuck it. Just let them have Tokyo. I feel like I'd be on this team right here. I feel like this would be my vote. Then what? What are we going to do about the cursed spirits? They're manifesting all over Japan right now. Uh-oh. And if we introduce segregation in our living spaces, that's just isolation on a racial level, plain and simple. We may not see its effects right now, but our kids and grandkids will definitely feel the toll it will have on our society. That's exactly what they want. So the cursed spirit, be quiet. The opponent is Dabura. I can think of only one who can win such a duel, Itadori Yuji. The rest of our sorcerers stand no chance. Have you managed to get in touch with him? No, unfortunately, we don't even have a lead on him. Testimony of Lady Kugisaki. What's her name? She's still alive? Old ass. I last saw him at Hana's funeral. He said, I'm not going to attend things like this anymore. Is Yuji immortal? Or maybe maybe he's not immortal, but like he has a longer lifespan. He may seem like a musclehead to an outsider, but he's actually really sensitive. I think he felt like he didn't have it in him to say goodbye to anyone else. I bet he never thought his granddad's last wish would haunt him to the end of his days. I'll be straight with you kids, I don't think I have it in me either. Keep in mind he doesn't age. Okay, so he doesn't age, got it. Keep in mind he doesn't age. I'd feel like an old auntie every time, that's funny, every time I meet Itadori. I wouldn't have a problem with that normally, but when he gets that face looking all apologetic, it makes me want to knock some sense into him. Not the recording. If you ever manage to find him, tell him this. Don't underestimate me, dumbass. And then and then it ends. We're at our 11th hour, aren't we? We still have hope. The rest is up to her. Yo, why the fuck she look like that? Logbook, year 2087, month of January. As the Lumelian representative of planet Samaria, Dabura demanded a duel to defend the existence of cursed spirits and stake the ownership of Tokyo as the wager. As the representative of Earth, Japan nominated Okotsu Yuka. She has accepted. Oh brother. Oh brother. Okay, so now the question just becomes, how does she get Maharaga? Because there's no way this bitch is fighting this nigga. Let's be real. There's no way she's fighting, bro. So how does she get the nigga we all know he ends up fighting? We're at right here. Okay. Let's keep going. Let me drink some water real quick, though. I'm not reading that. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Y'all like the read along? Y'all like it? Is it cool? Something simple and chill. Y'all can just throw on in the background even if you're not really paying attention for real. I'm liking it so far. I gotta do this more. We might do this with a different series next week. I like the vibes here. Okay. Low-key, I want a snack. What time is it? Oh, look. Let me get a snack real quick. Just real quick. Make sure y'all get y'all some animal cookies. That's what the bag say. Even though they're basically just animal crackers. You know, copyright and shit. They had to change the name. Are we really going to make Yuka fight Miyaguni-san? These names, man. It's not like we've got much of a choice. She told you about her sickness, right? Even so, I figured this Japanese forces and even the American troops stationed in Japan wouldn't be able to put much of a fight against Dobura. They'll only cause unnecessary deaths. The US-Japan security treaty doesn't apply here anymore. Or anyway, how about the other nuclear powers? I seriously doubt anyone wants to be the second country to nuke Japan. That's actually hilarious. This is actually so funny. Not funny haha though. I'm not laughing at wars in history. Don't cancel me. And Japan is considered a potential nuclear power as well. Even if we insist that we are non-nuclear, we possess the means to produce them. The UN says we're on our own in that regard. Looks like everybody's avoiding us, huh? Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder when it even began. Since when have I been unable to have a proper conversation with Cross? This feels familiar. Okay. This is, father called it Muru. He spent his whole life searching for it until his last moments. Muru is a special kind of metal. It can store cursed energy and convert it into other forms of energy. Okay, so that's how the conversion works. So the thing that they're trying to do to start a sort of energy revolution, I guess, would require this material. It was quite valuable back in Samaria. According to Dula, all the tension between Lamelia and Deskunte was caused by it. Make sense? What father left behind wasn't Muru, it was just a regular rock. Damn. Maru, what are you doing? You died to protect this thing. You abandoned your duties as a warrior. That nigga pissed. Forget about it, Cross. I didn't want Cross to know that it was just a regular rock. That was a lie I told to comfort him. Okay? Maybe I wanted to believe in that too. Please run, or you'll get killed. I didn't want to hurt his face, blah, blah, blah. I like this perspective. Cross and Dobura, they were so kind. Maru, what's wrong with you? Hello? I was alone in my obsession with my duties as a warrior. I'm a lot like my father, stubborn as a goat. How do you even know what that animal is? My dad died because of his obsession with Muru, and I kept hurting Cross because of my obsession with my duties. I want to talk to him again. I want to apologize to him. And then he's sad. Calls out his brother's name. Something about Samuria's story just doesn't add up. I feel like their social structure doesn't really align with our modern values, but their similarities with us makes it impossible to just shrug them off as aliens. Okay, he kind of being introspective about it. Are Lumelians oppressed under a social hierarchy, while the Skuntans dominate the centralized political structure? But every question I've asked is pointless in light of one thing: the existence of their spaceship, Naunax. That's an alien ass name too. Even if they did manage to figure out cursed energy to fuel conversion, could they build a spaceship capable of interstellar travel while carrying 50,000 people? I know the niggas on their home planet is pissed. I'd be mad too if all my niggas left. All the ops got away? I'm pissed. Okay. Right. Assuming it's within their technology, it still shouldn't have been possible considering time constraint. As far as we know, the Lumelians were too busy building the canal. Something extraordinary must have happened, and that would be, it was your doing, right, Maru? Okay, whoa. I like the way they set this up. So he's basically thinking out loud. This nigga look crazy. He look pissed. 14th of January 2087, day of the duel. I don't think we knew which day it was particularly before. Again, Brent needs to get on his shit like this, bro. More accurate dates and time estimates. More consistently, I should say. It actually fits in a proper timeline. The spaceship Naunax was made with Muru. Muru doesn't just interact with cursed energy, it also works with cursed techniques. Huh. The Sumerian warriors managed to travel through the stars thanks to the technique of a singular sorcerer, didn't they? You can't achieve that with any ordinary Muru. But the Muru that Dula left behind was very pure. The Deskunte couldn't meddle with that land, so it apparently wasn't impossible. Interesting. Besides, it wasn't just me, it was mine and Cross's technique. I've looked around for a while, but I didn't think I'd actually find you. I wanted to have one last chat with you. Are they gonna fight? Oh shit. The fact that you knew my location and the fact that you and I can understand each other through Japanese is thanks to your technique, isn't it? Yeah. Maru, can't you leave Japan? The Melians found out about the Kalians. It's impossible. I'm sure you've heard about the duel that'll take place between Deborah and Yuka. Yuka cannot win. You should forfeit. With victory out of reach, don't bother fighting. It'll end up the same either way. Yeah, try telling her that. Her sickness is advancing much faster than her doctor anticipated. And on top of that, I was so oblivious I didn't notice it. Oh, you said, wait, I returned. What chapter are you on? Oh, never mind, I remember this one. I think it's like 13 or 14. Her sickness is advancing much faster than the doctor anticipated, and on top of that, I was so oblivious I didn't notice it at all, but that's another issue entirely. The sorcerers on Earth don't hesitate to use binding vows when we're pushed up against a wall. You amplify your cursed energy and techniques with it, I presume. It still won't be enough against the Burra. Yuko was already looking for a reason to sacrifice herself. If she was to die, she wanted it to be something greater. Sorry. But I want to do something to stop this duel. She won't die today. If she has 3 months to live, I want her to live those 3 months, not a day less. Oh, he's real. Even if she had 1 week or just 1 day. That's what older brothers do, isn't it, Maru? Please take the submarines with you and leave Earth. If we have 50,000 passengers inside Naonax, mostly women and children. Oh, we have, not if, I'm tripping. We have 50,000 passengers, okay. It took us 2 years to leave Samaria and arrive on Earth, and we exhausted our technique in the process. But after all that effort, we finally managed to set foot on land. Everyone was so scared. Look at the vacuum and emptiness of space. What if we just kept going like this, never reaching anywhere, and ended up as dust with this dark and ended up as dust in this dark and vast universe? You're scaring me. Look, it's a page and I'm spooked. Submarines have nowhere else to go. Are they gonna fight? Oh please, I love this. I like this. I'm still eating my graham crackers. There's no guarantee we'll find anywhere else suitable for life. I'm sorry, Suguri, but leaving Earth is not an option. Besides, if you're going to talk about Yuka, that Kalian incident, look what happened to Cross. My bad, I guess I wasn't clear enough. Get the hell out of here. Maru, oh shit. That won't happen. Wait. Huh? Oh, he says, that won't happen. I am a warrior. Oh, shit. This kind of tough. One thing I do like is his katana. I like his katana. This is kind of fire. This is clean, though. Ooh, this is clean. I like this. As I started reading this manga, I would never have expected these two to fight. But shit, we here. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Japan versus Samaria. Towards the duel we go. Yuka-chan. Are you sure about using it? No? Yeah, thank you, Mino-san. As an older brother, as a warrior. Oh wait, I shall fight. I'm tripping. With my life on. This is a fire ass cover. Oh my goodness. This is gas. I might have to save this one. This is too clean. What chapter is this? 15. This is actually so clean. This sword blows chunks. This kind of reminds me of Thundercats. Yeah, this shit fire. If I were to be born again, I'd want to be the older sister. Since I spent the last 16 years as the younger one, I know exactly what a younger sibling might want. I'd always hold back with him, always let him eat all the snacks, teach him every trick I know. What game is this? What game could this possibly be? There's Pokemon? Why is this nigga level 100, bro? Sometimes I'd help out with his studies. My dear brother, you suck at being the older sibling. Oh shit. Damn, look at her lips, bro. She chap as hell. Yuka-chan. Brother. Suguri-kun. Oh, she can't see shit. Didn't I tell you not to come? I'm not trying to look strong or anything. I just don't want anyone to see me in this state. I bet you're the kind of guy to tell a girl she looks better without makeup. Well? What would you know about a woman's pure heart or an excitable sister's desires? You're useless, damn. So, this is it. I'm sorry. I really am. Oof. Flashback? Yeah, what happened here? Don't cry, it's not that bad. I just wanted to save my friend who had been abducted by an ungraded cursed spirit. I thought I could handle it myself. Okay, so that's the context. Probably would have been fine had he not come, but my friend would have died. The only thing I could do was hold the hand of my brother who didn't blame me for anything. The fucking birds calling and shit. Are you the chosen warrior? Is this Mei Mei? Not at all. Oh, that's why the got it. Not at all. I'm a but a weary old man. Man? I guess that makes sense. Is this what's his name? What's his name? Ooey Ooey? Is that who this is? This is disgusting. Why would he take his sister's hairstyle like that? It don't even make sense. I'm lost. I merely wish to personally greet you in the name of all of our sorcerers before the duel. Oh, it is Ooey Ooey. This is so nasty. My name is Ooey Ooey, head of the new shadow style. I salute you, O mighty king of the far world. Salute me. Ah, look at him like this too. About 70 years ago, an extraordinary wave of power shook this country to its very core. This nigga look like an Elden Ring boss. Like, you ever play Elden Ring? You remember when what's his name? Was it Moog? Moog, aka Morgott, was in that nasty ass cloak and you couldn't really see his face a little bit? No. He looked like was it Godric? He looked like both of them actually. This is disgusting. I'm disgusted by you. Okay. Extraordinary wave of power, hit this country, blah 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 blah. Peace and quiet stood proud for months in its wake. What is strength? What is true power? Is this when they fought? This is when they fought Sukuna, right? Everyone had suddenly forgotten these things. Who are these niggas, bro? Like, did she have kids? Like, who are these children? Are these his kids? Everyone had suddenly forgotten these things. These children are oblivious to the extreme brutality living beings are capable of. You, however, I do not doubt you can unveil the true dread of this curse, bursting forth from deep within our very entrails. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I cannot unveil anything to someone who can't stand tall before me. Against a rookie, it'd be over before I even get started. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure you'll be satisfied, and your loneliness shall be satiated. Okay. Okay. By opening up the damn plane, this nigga shedding big boy tears. It's big boy tears. Wait, if I were to be born again, I don't want to be the younger sister once more. Okay. Damn. Why'd I drop her like that? I want my brother to be... Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, wasn't expecting that one. So... their last name is Akotsu, but by technicality, they are related to the Zenin clan through Maki, which is why Suguri, is like Maki, but she is like Yuta. So she clearly has a 10 Shadows technique. So what was that fighting style she was using earlier in the story then? Was that just like raw cursed energy manipulated? Is that what that was? And this is a nice visual though with the wolves. Why are there multiple of them? You know, I mean, there should be multiple frogs, but why are there multiple wolves? With this treasure I summon 8-handled sword. Oh, and then she just drops in her shadow. This is smart. This is actually smart as hell. Or is she inside his shadow, actually? That makes more sense. Okay. I feel like I should have saw this coming, but like if you didn't if you didn't really like know, I guess you wouldn't be that surprised, or you wouldn't like have guessed it. But I see. Okay. 8-handled sword. She drops into the shadow. Look at this nigga crash into the ground. This nigga is just forever dangerous, bro. This nigga is forever dangerous. He's never like on some chill shit. Divergent Sela Divine General Maharaga. Well then. Okay. There's about to be some cool shit, I hope. Fuck is this? He got light beams? Light beams? This look like when you ever play Dragon Ball Xenoverse and they always give you that key blast move, full power energy volley. This is exactly what he's using right here. Get a better move, bro. We got Kamehameha, Super Kamehameha. We got Final Flash, Galagun. We got Special Beam Cannon. You couldn't do anything better than this? Seriously? I'm gonna let you pass though. Oh, okay. So it's more like Kong's not light rods, Kong's rods than Ki Blast. Okay, this nigga looks disgusting. Oh my goodness, what did he do to you? What did he do to you, gang? It's alright, he finna lock in. This is a clean visual though, like on the low key. We should have saw Anton do some shit like this, if I'm being honest with you. With the fake rods though, not the true ones. The true rod, well, what he did against Johnelli with the true rods was cool though. With the tossing and shit. This is just terrifying though. Like look at. All right, let's just keep going. Debura Karabas. I might have to steal that name, Karaba. Yeah, let me go ahead and put that name right now. That name's getting super finessed, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it either. Oh, I finished Samurai Champloo. Why is this? Why is it like that? I finished Samurai Champloo. So I got another name for a Heart Clan member I have to introduce later on. Alright, it's my last graham cracker and I'm putting them up. I lied, let me get one more. Alright, we 2 hours in. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Okay, wait. Debura Karaba's technique. Blank and light. Blank is an ancient and vast slaughter instinct that possesses mass, passed down through generations of Discutans. Its name impossible for Earthlings to pronounce. Huh. For the first time in history, Maharaga's adaptation begins against an extraterrestrial being. Oh, it did the clicking. How do you have a name that humans can't pronounce and then have 2 words that we can? This is hilarious to me. Ancient and vast slaughter instinct that possesses mass. If this was a talent, I would make this a void type. I'm gonna pretend I don't have an idea for this, so let's just keep going. Chapter 15, we're on 16 now. Let me drink some water after all them, whatchamacallits. Okay. Sheesh. A legacy of the once mighty Zenin clan, the 10 Shadows technique. A curse technique that manifests Shikigami through shadows. At present, it stands forbidden under the decree of the Gojo clan. Akotsu Yuka alone was granted special dispensation permitting her to use some of the powers of her Shikigami. Oh, that's what she's doing? Was she like shaping the shadow? I guess. You said you did too, not gonna lie. Wait, what did you do? How am I already lost? I forgot what I just said. That's crazy. What did I say? Name, space. Oh, an idea. Right. Had to recall. Yeah. That's definitely an idea that's workable. I would definitely for sure make that a void type. Would I make it cursed? I don't know if I would make it cursed. I feel like it's almost a little bit more interesting if it's just how the talent is as opposed to it just being innately evil. You know what I mean? Like everybody has instincts. So, you know, I think if it has a shape, I kind of want to go like the orb route or like a clawed gaping mouth sort of route. I'm not really sure though. Um, but I'm gonna leave that idea on the back burner because I already have other things I need to actually create. All right, so special disposition permitting her to use some of the powers of her Shikigami, which is why it looks like this, right? 8-handled, divergent Sela Divine General. The only one among the 10 shadows deemed impossible to tame. A fact. I wonder, I wish we saw what that tiger looked like, man. I missed that. Okay. The only one among the 10 shadows deemed impossible to tame. A fact that held true for every sorcerer throughout history, apart from the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, incarnated within the body of Fushiguro Megumi. This shadow was manifested only for the sole purpose of dragging one's opponent that was bound within the range of the exorcism ritual down with it. You know, I like the theory that the idea of the only way you could like defeat Maharaga is with a heavenly restriction member. I like the theory that I saw about that some years ago. Wait, this shadow was manifested only for the sole purpose of dragging one's opponent that was bound within the range of the exorcism ritual down with it. The pair trapped within the exorcism ritual, this time, one is Akoto Yuka, the other Dabura Karaba. Mourning Tiger Funeral would have been peak to see. Yeah, see? And it almost would have made a little bit more sense or would have been a little bit cooler if like the little like this claw technique she was using was more tiger than like the wolf. But you know, whatever. All right, let's lock. This nigga stay aura farming. Okay, with Akoto Yuka currently in suspended animation, the ritual only ends with the death of Dabura Karaba, or the destruction of Maharaga, making her death a certainty. Damn, is it spinning fast as hell like that? Look at his body. Ugh. Just look at it. Okay, he dispelled it. This nigga moved quick. Okay, he blocked the hammer fist. Where'd his blade go? Okay, he kicked him. It's a great kick. This nigga used the building to stop himself. I can't act like this not clean. Okay, he dashing. You finna hit him with some light beams? Okay, real Key Blast inspired, huh? Look at the circumference of that. Okay, that got through. And I ain't gonna lie. Well, we haven't seen it. I don't think we've seen an attack like this in Ordeal, like the same exact shape. That took off. I'm not even sure how much this would be. This kind of just no, this would be like less visual damage than what Sonya did to Konos in a very specific panel I'm thinking of. Fuck Konos though. Okay, his wheel spinning. Is he grabbing the building? He sure is. He tossed the building at him. He gripped the building. He crushed the building. Summoning spirits. It must be unique to Earth's cursed energy system, just like the cursed spirits. Assuming it's not an indestructible doll fighting for the sorcerer, there has to be something more to it. These niggas just... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say they were just standing there, but they immediately got gone. Okay. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right now. So it looks like he's spamming light beam. It's like they're on the side of the building or something. Unless this is just a part of the rubble on the ground. Gosh, look at the holes in his... Gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I only know like... I don't know how many like... well... I think I think I have some OCs who could one-shot my Haraga, I think. Actually... No, yeah, he for sure can. It's more like, does the technique transfer over just because the attack potency is there, right? So like, if we can do like, country levels of damage with one attack, is that enough to just take him out? Like, even if it's only slicing him in half, right? You see what I'm saying? This nigga got Swiss cheese. Okay, the turning. He pulled up. He's already healed off this. Gosh. He pulled up. He grabbed his wing, his little wing horn shits. Put the light beam on his head. Or on his feet. Blasted his head off. I like the way the beams of light coming out right here. Straight destruction. Look at this. Look at this. Great double spread. Double spread. Is it getting used to my technique? The way he reacts each time that wheel turns. Sacred Treasure of the Zenin Clan, Divergent Sila General I've read this 3 times now. Maharaga's power. Adapting to any and all phenomena. The ultimate counter move. This nigga's cheesing? Ugh. I forgot they were fighting. Okay. He hit him with a slash. He blocked it though. So you do use a sword. This sword belongs to Cross. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Hold up. So you put your blade on top of his, dragged it across the top, had the sparks fly. I like that. He ducked and dodged you though, and slipped behind you. What is happening here though? What is this? Is that his foot? There's no way that's his foot. And then he hit him with a strike back. Crazy. So this is the physical blessing born of Suguri's heavenly restriction. Wait, Surugi's. A condition that strips him of all cursed energy and in return grants him overwhelming physical prowess. Every doubt that lingered in my mind when Yuka spoke of it was answered the instant our blades met. I'm assuming he's still not as strong as like Maki or Toji? Seemingly? Like in terms of like what he's actually physically capable of? Because I'm not getting that vibe from him just yet. Question, how does this differ from physical reinforcement via cursed energy? Answer, without cursed energy, one cannot read the flow of movement, thus making the action unforeseeable. I see. Damn! Almost perception blitz, my nigga. But he reacted to it. It wasn't a full blitz. Look at the distance gap. Oh my goodness. Look at what he just did to him. He cut him on the face though. This is quite annoying. During the time it takes me to get used to his movement, every strike feels like a surprise attack. I like that description. Okay, he sheaths his sword. I forgot how this sword works. I know it's like fire, something related, kinda, with like sparks. I don't know. On top of that, he can evoke curse techniques using the curse energy imbued within his sword. I had assumed the sword was nothing but a supporting tool to Tsurugi, since he lacks curse energy. You assumed wrong, my nigga. So he was able to, he got cut in the face, but he was able to like duck back right here. It looks like they're in an abandoned airport. I can't tell though. And he just said fuck it and then cut the whole guardrail. Ooh, and then through the attack, he hits him with a stab. Wait, but shouldn't the tool run out of curse energy at some point? I guess it's related to the grade of the tool in some way. But despite that, it gives Tsurugi an edge against other sorcerers in battle. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Like what just happened right here? So he missed the stab clearly. Or the sword got launched up. But he grabbed it and slammed down? I guess. I guess that's what happened. Alright, he gets pushed back. He said, just make the Burra leave. The effective range of that technique, just like the one on his sister, I doubt it can extend beyond the planet. With the Burra gone, the ritual that holds Yuka's life hostage will be voided, as if it never even happened. Dabura cannot return to Samuria. He's a part of the curse that holds his sister captive. Dabura merely getting close to the patriarch of Deskunte near the effective range of the curse in itself is incredibly dangerous. Perhaps that black rope you mentioned could help them out, but I presume it's too late for that, isn't it? Maru, leave Earth if I win. Let's take this on like a duel. You're a warrior, are you not? Simple domain spots? Okay, I don't think I've seen this technique before. Well, let me steal this potentially. You held back, you didn't truly let loose, did you? Forgive me, Dabura, now I finally understand how you felt back then. When my brother's life clings at the precipice of death, I'm scared of losing my friends as well. I don't want to hurt or kill anyone. And you call yourself a warrior. Is that this nigga's eye? You dare belittle Tsurugi this way? Alright then, so be it. Tsurugi, I'm coming in for the kill. Make an effort to survive. Oh shit. Alright, he about to lock in, I guess. This visual is so nasty. He got turned on his side. That sucks. The heaven and earth. Maru's and Cross's technique. Chaos and harmony. Well, that's interesting. So do their race of people have like a technique that always has two aspects to it, I guess? Because the Burras has blank and light, and they, I should say, have chaos and harmony. Interesting. Oh shit. It's kind of tough. Who's the strongest in all of space? That's kind of tough, I can't lie. One thing I will say, I do like his design. I do like the bird's design. I can't lie. The horns with the short hair with the little rope tail hair shit. The long ass ears with the tattoos. And then the good physique to go. Yeah, it's just clean. Ooh. Okay. Shit kind of tough. Was it like a character poll? No, I don't think so. All right, I'm not reading that. Come on. Okay, Tsurugi as a child. My dad went missing after Yuka was born. Sure. I used to be obsessed about learning what kind of man my father was. Neither my grandma or grandpa had the time to spare for my silly little questions, so I sneakily asked some people within the Gojo clan. Surprisingly, they all said my father was a very disciplined man, just like my grandpa, but apparently his virtue backfired on him. He held a great distaste towards the new age of sorcerers who were considerably weaker than my grandmother's generation. I kind of like that. Just before my father disappeared, a maid caught a glimpse of a conversation my father had with a hooded figure who had a face scar, which is obviously Yuji. Even though I do know all the contents of their conversation, wait, I do know all the contents of their conversation, the guy said this to my father. That doesn't concern me. Oh, okay, I guess. I guess. Why did our father leave right after Yuka was born, but not me? It probably had something to do with me not being born with a technique while Yuka inherited one. I'm not sure what crossed his mind, but he must have thought he accomplished his mission when Yuka was born. If I had been born with a technique, would Yuka even have been brought into this world? If she had been born without a technique like me, would he have stayed? Definitely some interesting questions here. I thought Yuka would be better off if she didn't know about this. She probably, but she's a very smart girl. She probably, I'm assuming, already knows? This nigga changed his plane, bro. It's like this nigga's falling. He's using that weird technique again. Ooh. Damn. That sucks. This is a good visual. Okay, they both landed. This remind me of is it the mirror dimension? Whatever that dimension is that Doctor Strange sent that crackle glass dimension shit. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. This remind me of that a little bit. Okay, they crash slammed. He's already on go. This is so creepy. He got the draw stance. He got his sword in his left, his hand doing weird shit. Look, turn my nigga sideways. I would hate to be on the receiving end of this. This just looks so annoying to deal with. He said the sky became normal now. Okay, I mean he ain't stay on the ground for long though. He coming in for the kill. He look kind of devious right here. He drew the sword though. My nigga caught the sword in the middle. It's going to break. Oh, that sucks. Please don't break. He flipped upside down, or did he flip him upside down? Oh, he disarmed them both. Okay, nice. The fuck? Wait. Whoa, this hurt my head a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. He completely inverted them. The victory is mine. That may be. But if there is even a 1% chance of saving Yuka, I'll take that gamble. I would expect no less of you. Damn! Ooh, look at look at how they drew this nigga's face, bro. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, nah. Maki would have cooked this nigga. I think this sentiment somewhat proves this. Okay, this nigga got fucking launched. Look at him. Gosh. And then he sent cars at him and shit. Cars and trucks and buses. Ugh. Now he feel bad. The artist for Modulo was in her bag. Facts. This being upside down hurts my brain. Now he like looking feeling bad about it. I I hate to see his face after he just did me like that. Don't fucking feel pity for me. It must be amazing to be born with inherent talent and pass away in a blaze of glory. I mean, after all that, he kind of got good durability, all things considering. But I can't accept that. I could have been a simple or I could have been a simple or an extravagant life if she could just live somewhere, anywhere. That'd be enough for me. Grandpa? Jeez, this is just the worst. You just had to look like that woman. That's he's comparing her to him to Maki, I think. But since Yuta personally asked me to help you, say I accept. If I do, can we win? Must I answer that? I accept. Hey, W use of the ring. W use of the ring. Her having the freaking curse technique and the ring on top of that. Yo, kill this girl. No wonder they gave her cancer. No wonder they gave her cancer. I accept. Okay. A cursed spirit that doesn't belong to Tsurugi? Tsurugi? What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? I should be the one asking that question. You know, I think I've seen some part of this explanation on Instagram. Okay, so Yuta personally asked Rika to help them. I do like the fact that it's just her mouth and teeth showing. Like right here, and then like obviously the teeth. I do like that. No wonder they gave her cancer is insane. They literally wrote her as a nerf, and then they already couldn't, like, they legally didn't allow her to use the 10 shadows at its full potential, and then she was supposed to have the ring on top of that. So like, yeah. Oh, I forgot I had this other graham cracker right here. So like, yeah, no wonder they nerfed her, bro. She was already cracked. They politically nerfed her, and they familially nerfed her, and then they biologically nerfed her. Yeah, just crazy. I'm not sure how I feel about this visual. He looked kind of stupid. Like, I like the fit, like how the fit look. I like how the aura look on the hands, like around. I don't know how I feel about this. He looked like a Power Ranger villain. He looked like a Predator from like the movie series. Like, I don't know. He got like Super Saiyan hair a little bit. He got that Super Saiyan 3 vibes going on. I don't know how I feel about this. But let's keep going. Oh, he just rocked him. Okay. Well, look at how you can see exactly where the punch is supposed to land. W right or W artistry. Gosh, it looked like he didn't even like put that much force for real. I'm glad you saved me and all, but can you keep quiet? Arrogant brat, I'm going to complain about you to Yuta in heaven. Heaven? Let me stop. Wait, can you even go to heaven? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. You're really starting to get on my nerves. The Queen of Curses equipped. This is interesting. I need to see the explanation for this. I need to see the explanation for this. For why it's a cursed spirit. Almost like... I'm pretty sure it's a mask. I'm pretty sure it's a mask. And why it's not like how she was in the last series. Even though whatchamacallit it works exactly the same. So maybe when she said, oh, here it is. Okay. The cursed tool registered to the Gojo clan storehouse. It contains the vast reserves of cursed energy belonging to Okosu Yuta, along with the will of Urimoto Rika. Okay, that's all I'm getting. That's all I'm gonna get. So, okay, so it has all of his cursed energy and all of her in her will. And since he asked her to help them, her will is to help him. This nigga look like an old school like martial art teacher, bro. I can't get over this hair. Okay, so now my next question is how does the cursed energy like add to or like take away from him not having cursed energy, if that makes sense? Like his move, like are his movements still somewhat unreadable because he's has a heavenly restriction, and like does the cursed energy just amplify him to some capacity? Let's see if they explain it. Okay, he inverted bro. Gosh, this hair, I can't get over this. Um, I got a teenager who would kill this nigga. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, she would actually do him dirty. She would do him something vicious. Okay, is he grabbing onto the freaking rock and rubble and moving that way? Gosh. And he just smacked a rock on his face. This is so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. Shut it. But I hate amusement parks. All those kids running around. What is this? Why does he look like that? What happened to him? Me and you asking the same question. Wait. The source of his power is his grandfather's ring. That nigga kind of horrifying. His curse energy is off the charts. It's beyond the capacity of any normal person. This is the work of a sorcerer with extraordinary curse energy accumulated over years. No, decades. Also, he only got even more curse energy, basically, as he got older. Okay? Yeah, it's definitely a mask, you can tell. Definitely a mask. Okay. Well, it was like a I can't tell if is he charging in or was he charging in? I can't tell. He grabbed him though. He fucking headbutts him, cause of course. And then he hits him with a I don't even know what he hit him with, a lariat, a punch, like sent him far back though. That didn't work. He's ignoring my technique altogether. He's aiming to crush me with nothing but brute force and the power of that ring. I'm sorry, Maru. I can't hold back. Not if I wish to win. Don't apologize. Yeah, don't apologize to this nigga. Fuck him. Okay. This must be the other aspect of his technique. I like how only his third eye is showing. That's clean. After all, we're in the same position. Does this give me an idea for a mask talent? I already have one, technically. It's kind of fire, actually. It's kind of fire. I can't even cap. I mean, it would be basic. Oh, wait, I already have a mask talent like this. Never mind. It's not as strong. Well, it might actually be on a similar level, if I'm being honest. But then again, nah, it'd be weaker. It'd be weaker by technicality. The effect is the same though. It just, I mean, he's basically amplifying his strength via curse energy. I think, and that's essentially what the mask does with chi. So, moving on. After all, we're in the same position. Okay. All right, Maharaga ore farming. Yo, this art is so fire. Like the way that some of these panels are. Like this is clean, dude. This is clean. His entire aura has shifted. Okay. He just got hit with swords of revealing light. Oh, he broke it. Oh. This is how Bjorn's talent is basically depicted. Like he just gets pierced and then it just nothing works. There was literally no reason for Brent to like add a dimensional aspect. You don't think you made one yet? Hey bro, you know what you gotta do next? I have two. Well, I have an artifact, an object, and I have an actual talent. The actual talent is so much cooler than the regular just mask. But I like what the mask does. It's very simple. It's very simplistic. I feel like it has a good aesthetic too. It's tiger themed. I'll say that. Actually, that mask is actually going to get used on Amugi members. Actually, I sent you that outline a while ago though, so you somewhat technically already knew that. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, he breaks the light. Shits. He's never seen this before. Okay, he speeds towards him. Okay, he released the blade. Did he pierce him? I can't even tell. I don't think so. Nah, he didn't. His blade's right here. Okay, so he jumped on him and hit him with fucking addition, nigga. Hello, or is this multiplication? I can't tell. It might be multiplication actually. Why he hit him with X's though? Yeah, it literally has zero effect on him now. Yep, you're cooked, nigga. You're cooked. And he got slashed in the face. He completely ignores my technique. Low key, I think he adapted. Well, I guess his adaptation was stated to depend, like the speed of it was stated to depend on the complexity of the technique. So it took him longer to adapt to infinity and the related techniques than it would to something that's seemingly a lot more simple. But it took him, I think it took him a little bit longer to adapt to Sukuna's slashing technique too, though. Though, yeah, I think it did. If the way the manga's like time is kind of moving, it feels like it took longer for him to adapt to Sukuna than it did to adapt to him. Okay, this nigga grab a traffic light? Yo, are we serious? Why are we fighting like this? Okay, he completely ignores my technique. Grab a traffic light, smacked him across the head, broke it. So this was your power, endure an attack, then adapt to it. Yeah, Brent stole this whole thing from him. Just ripped it right from him. Does that spin mean the adaptation is complete? Smack that nigga across the head. He bleeding out his eyes. There's a back fist. Am I out of options? Don't tell me. Am I going to lose? This nigga don't know what to do. Don't you think don't you think it'd be better if you got along with the Discuntins? I haven't had to say this in a little minute. Huh? A nigga said, do you not want me around, Dula? Huh? I didn't mean it like that. I'm grateful to have you with me. Well, it does pain me to say it. I can't really tolerate anyone else. That's funny. Sheesh. Is this nigga wearing a tracksuit? Shit, basically. Okay, it ought to be tough to be isolated among your own people, isn't it? Not to mention the whole ordeal with your sister. The pride of the Diskuntian warriors soars through the clouds. I'm sure they'd be displeased if I was among his warriors. You're amazing, Dula. I think I'm going to lose. It hurts, and I'm scared. I always win, even 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 somewhat effortlessly. Them harboring hatred and disregard them harboring hatred and disregard for me pains my heart a little. I am a warrior and I am immensely powerful, but I do not wish to fight. Ha ha ha. Now that's where you're wrong. I'm sure it's not that you don't want to fight. It's just that you have never fought before. Possessing strength does not make you a warrior. I don't really get it. I can only convey so much with mere words. I'm sure you'll get what I mean when you cross paths with a foe powerful enough to best you. Oh, I seen this clip. I seen this panel. This nigga gets kneed in the fucking chest. I seen this one. Gosh, I mean, look at him, bro. Just rocked his shit. Look, across multiple buildings. I see it now. To fight because you wish to not fight because you don't want to. Sure. Neither of those were really a fight. Could you protect the Lumelians? I'm sure you could, Deborah. Not to fight because you want to, but because you must. Okay, he grabbed a punch. Now that's what a real fight is. And those who are worthy of it are real warriors. Okay, tossed him back. Hey, forgive me. From now on, I'll fight as I should have. Dabura's technique, blank and light. However, Dabura's body couldn't withstand the acceleration of light itself. He had never achieved light speed before. Okay. So we're gonna get light speed JJK? Finally, confirmed now? If he completely disregards my technique, then there's one thing left for me to do. I'll pummel him to death until these hands of mine crumble and wither away. I will shatter the limits of my body and bring it to its absolute potential. Dula, warriorhood awaits me. The JP here uses light speed with an affix to clarify he is moving at speeds closer to that of light. Okay. So he's almost light speed. Not definitively light speed yet, but he's closer. So like definitely more than lightning. I'm not even sure how you would say it specifically. Because just essentially he's almost light speed. Where's the mark at though? Is that somewhere else? Did I miss it? No? Okay, well essentially he's almost light speed. Alright. Next chapter. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're at 2 hours and 41 minutes. I might extend this another 30 just to finish. Okay, chapter 19, Progress Piercing Skies. Maharaga versus Dabura, dancing at light speed. Okay, well, we just got a damn near confirmed statement, almost. Okay, he took his hand off? Okay, he regrew it, though. Or is that his shoulder? I actually can't tell. Okay, I like the visual here. Ooh. This is crazy. This actually looks like when Shinra goes light speed, actually. When he breaks out into like particles. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing right here. This looks kind of crazy. Okay, running so fast, he's destroying everything. More, keep going, reach the light. Okay, I can't tell if he reached it, but he finna kick, bro. When one approaches the speed of light, air ceases to function as a fluid. Air ceases to function as a fluid and begins to behave as a solid. What does that matter? Reach them. Okay. I think I'm understanding the concept there. Essentially, so there's like a wall. Rise as a warrior. Kicked him? Oh shit. Damn. That one kick did all that? Lightspeed JJK. This nigga didn't like completely disintegrate off that. I don't, right? No, because I still gotta see there's more panels I know of. He almost got him though. Okay, so essentially, this kind of confirms that if you can move and attack at that speed, you should be able to one-shot Maharaga. Yeah. Okay. I got a few niggas that'll tear this nigga limb from limb off one attack. What's up, Doggerlander? Okay. Is this supposed to be like a regrowing sound? That's nasty. It seems as if it's easier for it to adapt towards the brute force and adapt to more complex techniques. You figured that out fast? How bothersome. And yet... Wait. Is really starting to enjoy fighting? You or it? Oh, a part of me. I'm tripping. I should keep scrolling. And yet a part of me is really starting to enjoy fighting. I do still like his design. Oh, here come this weird shit. I seen this one. I want to keep fighting. These niggas dancing? I want more. I want to become better at fighting. I want to be reborn into the self I never knew existed. This is such a crazy visual, bro. Like, these niggas are actually dancing, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. Look. Yo, pause. Dabura, I can't like let this slide, bro. You kind of got the what is his name from Hunter x Hunter? Shit, what is his name? I can't think of it right now. Bro with bungee gum? Damn, his name is really blanking in my mind. I know it started with an H. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I got it. Hisoka. You got the Hisoka vibes right now, and I don't appreciate that. Even though Hisoka is one of my favorite characters, like, just do a little bit better, game. Like, you too immersed. You way too immersed. Look, your foot's still fucked. Look. Anyway. Okay. It's becoming a hindrance. I ought to cut. Wait, is the earthling sorcery capable of healing people as well? I remember Maru and Cross mentioned a special healing technique. Such a thing doesn't exist in submarine sorcery. How does one heal with negative curse energy? How does he even know the difference between negative curse energy and curse energy? Like, I have actually felt a different kind of energy from this spirit's sword at first. So this nigga just figured out reverse curse technique. Got it. Is there a technique that transforms negative energy into another form of energy? He just figured it out. Got the hang of it. Earth sorcery seems pretty advanced. Look at him sweating limb from limb though. Look. He figured out I don't know, he figured that shit out kind of fast. Maybe a little too fast. I can't hate on it though. As the bird fights Yuka-chan, it is highly likely that the curses dwelling deep within the depths of Tokyo may crawl out their holes and spread all throughout the city. Our main problem won't be quality. I don't think grade 2 curses and higher will panic enough to leave to will panic enough to attempt to leave Tokyo. But the lower grade curses may create higher. Okay. The lower grade curses may create a tsunami effect with their sheer numbers. Our main purpose is to exorcise them. Is that a part of the map? Uninhabited regions of the neighboring prefectures will be declared an evacuation zone extending 10 kilometers outward. Are these the kilometers? I think with the barrier surrounding Tokyo, I changed it up a bit. This way, it'll gather the curses toward the seaside. Got you. Hesitation is defeat. Do your best. Bests. Sure. Yuka-chan has to be our sole sacrifice. We do this for her. There's no guarantee Earthlings will abide by the Discontinued rules of duel. Our job is to make sure the Brewer's duel is not interrupted. This must be where Yuji shows up. Even if they really wanted to, I don't think anyone could interrupt the Brewer's duel. But they did get to pick. They did get to pick when there has to be more to this. Oh, okay. If you happen to come across an Earthling, do not hesitate to detain them. Kill them if you must. I couldn't care less. Isn't that a bit? They attacked Cross first. Just take a piss over there. What? Hello? Oh, they're in the same building, right? Shut up. Who do you think? Who do you take me for? There's no running water in the building anyways, so what if you pissed over there instead of a non-functional toilet? I don't care, I don't want to. Okay, got your sword out. Earthlings. Submarines. Oh, there go my nigga Yuji. Shout out, bro. Sigh. I told you it'd end up like this. Well, I guess I haven't actually talked to anyone. Yeah, were you talking to yourself, nigga? Hey, you can't enter. Clap. You're piercing blood. W sound effect. Boom, 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 boom. What's this? Splatter. I bet too much. I think he just clapped his hands, dusting his hands off. Itadori Yuji. Okay. We just gonna go straight to the next one. This was a clean visual. Her doing this was clean. The covers on these chapters are so fire, bro. Like, this is gas. Looking for Itadori 2. I don't care. Itadori Yuji. Darn, got caught. Oh, he jumped out the building. I seen this panel too. Slam. Look, barehanded, perfectly fine. Grab. He's not touching it. Well, he's not touching it. Who the hell is he? He's not? Oh my goodness. Was that his raw curse energy then? Are we sure he's an earthling? He has the same presence as a Kalian. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. You seem pretty sturdy. Okay, he about to rock his shit. I grabbed it. Such precision. I didn't even sense any curse energy from him until he collected it in his fist. Yeah, this nigga's gonna die. Don't worry. Black flash. This won't kill you. Oh, so he just hit him with a black flash and said it won't kill you. Well, damn. And I seen this panel too, about him hitting the black flash basically on command. The concept of a black flash was so fire though. JJK, that shit was so gas. I like the multiverse of Yuji's too. I think my favorite was the night one with the sword. I think the sword has like black flash lightning around it. Black flash. Do. Knocked out. He's perfectly fine though. Yo, you there? Get my nigga a scar for what? I kind of rough up all the sources in the building, but they should be fine. Very bad cold. You'll feel better after 2 to 3 days rest. Let him know, all right? Well then, the aliens as well. Wait. Well then, tell the aliens as well if you're feeling generous. That's funny. Oh, is it because of the properties of the blood? Is that why? That's why he simply just pierced them, like kind of incapacitated them, because of like how the blood actually. I think it's how it's supposed to be semi-poisonous. I think. What the hell are you doing, Itadori Yuji? I mean, wouldn't it be unfair if I only knock out the aliens? I don't care about that. Why show up now after all this time? Due to your absence, Yuka-chan was... I don't care. What? I don't care about being Itadori Yuji anymore. What on earth? Veterans don't die, they wither away with time, you know? No need to fret, I'll handle the curses that are escaping Tokyo. If Senpai's... Oh, no, that's funny. If Senpai's grandkid took a beating, I'll clean up after them. I just need to make sure no one tries to get in the way of those two. Well, those 4, I guess. Oh, yeah, he's talking about the other 2 fighting. I'm never going to forget you, Yuji. Oh, I'm never going to forget you. Nor will I ever forgive you. Yo, shut the fuck up. Well, perhaps that'll reduce a bit of my loneliness. That's funny. That's the right choice, isn't it, Sensei? Oh, like the strongest taking on like a neutral standpoint, I guess. Kind of. I can't hate it. I can't hate it. Curse energy is inherently negative, but multiplied by itself, turning into positive, granting extreme regenerative power. That's the exact explanation we got from Gojo. The fact that they used mathematical concepts right here is hilarious to me. Oh, this nigga's advancing fast. He's advancing a little too fast. So what happens if I don't use it as it is, but fuse it into my technique? Nigga just created a reverse curse technique on a whim. Hey, what is this sorcery called on Earth? Sorcery? Oh, I guess it means a specific technique. So I'm assuming it doesn't have 2 aspects then, so that means his curse technique is entirely light-based, right? Entirely light-based, so now it's going to be dark-based. The brewer with his new curse technique reversal once again acquired the means to defeat Maharaga with sheer personal effort. But I can't let him adapt this time. I need to finish him instantly. So what now? You boom him? Like, what are you talking about? Everything has to go. Are these trees? He on his whatchamacallit shit. Oh, is this ice? He got elemental capabilities now too? He cheating. Okay, so we got tree roots. They clash on the root. Swapping hands. He freeze, bro. Kind of like how Yukiko did to that nightmare. He was finna one tap him. He broke out. He hit him away. Rika-san. You'll do just fine. I just love men who are rotten to the core anyway. Sure? Excuse me? Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Why does he have that too? For what reason? I guess. So the Rika mask shit, does that mean it also possesses every cursed tool that he had before? So like she operates kind of like the 10 shadows technique. I mean, so in JJK she was able to store all of the cursed techniques Yuta copied. So that means she like, so that like how does that work? Like did she give it to him from where it was, or did she possess it in herself? You see how he just like instantly knew? Like he instantly knew. That's crazy. Okay, so he taps the ground. He pulls out the sword. This is a clean panel. He pulls it out of the shadow. That's kind of funny. What on earth is that sword? You just focus on swinging it and I'll decide on its damage. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, all the storage she had carried over to the ring via this ability? Could she store weapons though? Like regular weapons? Could she do that? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Where is he aiming? He looks back. Cursed spirits? Oh shit. Are they fleeing because they're scared of Dabura? No, don't come any closer. What's all this? You completely failed to gather them up. Well, they probably underestimated just how absurd their numbers could become without a grand purge to cull them. Can't help it, I guess. They're still a bit new to this. Oh shit, he was finna do it, but he hit a dismantle. Okay, now. Oh wait, hold up. Oh no. Let's. Okay, so dismantle. So I don't remember which one was which. I remember one of them was basically able to cut like normally, and then I think dismantle is the one who can cut anything with cursed energy, and it can like dismantle is the one that can adapt to what it's actually cutting, whereas opposed to cleave is the one that can simply just cut, like it just cuts like normally. I think if I remember that right, because dismantle is how he used the world cutting slash because of the adaptation. What's up, Ronan? Yeah, she did. I forgot which chapter, but it was when Yuta was fighting that one sky sorcerer, I think. Really? I'm trying to remember because like all I remember him getting from her was techniques. Like I think he uses the whatchamacallit. He uses that like fist technique, and then he uses I think he has the megaphone. But I don't remember him grabbing anything like any other items. But it's been a minute since I even read JJK, so. But you know how my memory is A1. I can't say he's not clean. It's just so interesting. Okay, so he swings. He uses dismantle. Slash slash. It seems like they do similar damage. Similar damage. Gah. The numbers are truly. The burden is too great. Dud. Dud. Okay. He stepped forward. He slashed him. Too shallow. It's a sword? Oh, the sword came to him. That's okay. That makes more sense. He cut too shallow? How you cut too shallow? Tsurugi, come at me. It ends here. Thank Rika-san. Do your best. The mask, okay, the mask fell off. His transformation is over. His cursed energy is drying up. This stance is clean. Okay, he hit him with a surprise attack. Sacrificing power through a binding vow makes him faster than ever. Goodbyes are in order? Sacrificing power through a binding vow? So he got rid of Rika? So did he get rid of Rika? Or maybe he like forbade himself from using her again, potentially? I guess we'll see. I got like 30 extra minutes. Cleave adjusts depending on how the target's toughness and curse energy level. Oh, so it's cleave, okay. So what does dismantle do? You're a lot like me, Tsurugi. Really? Your losses will grant you strength, but it's a double-edged sword, so you'll have to be careful. After all, the ones you lose will be important to you. In your pursuit of power, don't neglect the ones you cherish. Okay. Shout out Maki. I had a twin sister. I know. Granny Mai, right? That's funny. Thanks to Mai, I acquired strength. I wonder... Oh, hold up. Call back. I wonder if I ever needed to become... Wait, I wonder if I ever needed to become strong. Interesting. If Mai hadn't died, even if I had been weak, somehow someone might have found a way to fix it all. But that's just a tiny dream of what could have been after all I'm well off. Wait, what could have been? After all, I'm well off. I don't have many hardships anymore. But even so, every day I wonder, if I was given another chance, would I not have chosen to be with Mai here today? Grandma? Don't cry. Nigga, you still got cut? Why? You would have won had you continued your continued to swing your weapon. Why stop now? I don't know. Stop. But for some reason, it felt like I was doing the wrong thing. Boy, I would have killed this nigga. Hey, let it be known right now. If we got to this point, I'm going to kill you. It's over. It's over. If we got to this point, you're done for. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. You're done for. A future where I won wouldn't have been the right choice. I would have just had to deal with the consequences. The right choice, who cares about that? You were fighting for Yuka, weren't you? I told you. I don't know why myself. I'm only 17. This nigga funny. This nigga funny for that. I don't get what I am supposed to do, but I'm not sure about anything. Dismantle is a regular slash used against sorcerers and curses with great effectiveness, precision basically. Okay, so cleave adjusts depending on how the target's toughness and curse energy level. Dismantle is a regular slash used against sorcerers and curses. Okay, so it was inverted. Got you. Man, fuck his technique. Nah, it's cool. He made slashes. They managed to make slashes unique. I will say that. You don't get many like unique slash abilities. You know what I mean? No, Tsurugi. I don't think he's dead. That cut didn't even seem like... I know, that was a bad cut. She went from his shoulder all the way down. Okay, wait. The people living here on this planet in Japan, were you from the start? There was life here, and the cursed spirits were a part of that life. I know what we wanted was, but then, even then, we're the ones who had the place they could return to stolen. Those who never had a place to return to begin with, what are we supposed to do? If the ones who lived on their homeland from the start are right, who owns the world? Who owns space? Tsurugi, I don't get anything either. Cross, Yuka, someone. Is that Rika? Is she literally withering away? What is happening right now? The ship glowing, the freaking beast shimmering and shit. Maru, I see it now. Am I supposed to set a barrier like this? What the hell? Oh, that's a technique he made. Does this technique already exist on Earth? Well, what do you say? What is he adapting to this time? To my cursed energy? No, not that. Existence itself? Hello? That shit's spinning fast, too. Glad to finally find someone quieter than me. Finding someone I could sit down and have a talk with is a first for me. Domain expansion? Oh shit. A far realm of deadly light and living darkness, inverted pathway. I don't know how I feel about him, like, advancing this fast. I don't know how I feel about it. It feels too quick. Like he understands things abnormally fast. Like I get he was strong, but like, what he know about multiplication? What does he know about the literal concept of negative energy and multiplying it by himself to make positive energy? I guess math is like a constant amongst the universe, but like, huh? Like, huh? So within one fight, he learned he was able to reach light speed, I think. He understands reverse curse technique's principle and applied it to healing his body and reverse curse technique reversal to create the freaking black hole shit he made. He understands the concept of barriers for whatever reason. And he used that to create a domain expansion. In one fight. That's crazy. This name is crazy. Inverted pathway, that's a cool name, but like, a far realm of deadly light and living darkness? What? Huh? Nigga, what? He said, whoa. Is this what you guys call a Kalian? You knew? Toto gave me the rundown. Toto? He's just a cheerful guy with an instrument for a hand? That's funny. Is he like, was he on the ship or like, is he in Tokyo? The oldest Kalian in, okay. The oldest Kalian in Naonex, the Lumian's mothership. It really does resemble a cursed spirit. So why did you ask me to come here? Because my technique found you to be a suitable candidate. For what? By using the power of Suguri's and Yuka's grandfather, the Mru and of Naonex, through my and his technique, I'd like to create harmony between Earthlings and Cimmerians. But I cannot do that all by myself, so I'd like to designate you, Itadori Yuji, as the witness of this newborn harmony and Earth's new representative. Harmony, speak plainly. This the type of shit I want to hear. I'd like to create a world where cursed spirits aren't born. Oh shit. That was the sole focus of someone who looked after my older brother. Hey, who he talking about? He talking about damn, what's his name that died? Shit. Yo, these names are eluding me. He's one of my favorite characters too. The one who used the other guy who used piercing blood. And the one who fought Yuji. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm in. Whoosh, thank you. Let's speak to him first. He's also one of the keys my technique chose to achieve harmony, just like you. As I understand it, this is the path every spirit on Earth passes through. He happens to be a resident here, I think. Don't tell me. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to see his face. Choso? Yeah, that guy. That one. Is that who he's talking about? And that's an old face. Oh, now that's an old face. This nigga really laughed at him. Itadori Yuji. This nigga looks crazy. Even in, like... You stubborn ass. I've been waiting for you to die to die all this time. Because, unless you die, I can't. You sure took your time, huh? Hey, tell me how'd you die? Wait, you're not dead? Here on someone's request. Very much alive. Wait, what? Why? Why the hell? I've been here this whole time. Or I've been here all this time. Let us begin. Oh, okay, so I see why he's here. It's because he's a cursed spirit. Yuji's a human slash sorcerer, and he's a Sumerian slash alien. Sure. Alright, we got... Okay, one more chapter to this one. We're good. Alright, cool. This was a successful stream. I've got a rough idea of what you want to do and how to do it. So you intend to reshape the form of Japanese people's souls so that cursed spirits won't be born from them. Huh. The technique of that being that interferes with souls will be strengthened with the cursed energy of the spaceship and Okotsu Senpai. Editor note something like from Shibuya again. Hey, what the fuck do you mean by that? Can this really be done, if you permit it? This guy isn't exactly the kind to merely obey. Naturally, a subjugation ritual is necessary. A subjugation ritual, huh? Shall I do it? No, I'll do it. My only worry is that I might accidentally kill it. That's funny. If this thing disappears, we won't be able to make use of it. This place is a crossroad for souls aside from us. No one here has a body. The end of fights here is not death, but defeat and subjugation. Go at it as much as you want. Okay, W explanation. That's what he said. You ready to go? He finna mollywop this nigga. Look, he tried to hit him. Weave. I'm not sure what's happening here. All that, these niggas really said yapping. All that yapping, don't you dare look down on me. Shibuya. The plan Kenjaku had using Tengen? That was his plan? Oh wait, but he wanted to make everybody a sorcerer, right? I think that's what it was, right? I think. Right? Shit, was it? I think it was. I think he wanted to make everyone on Earth a sorcerer, I think. Let me know something. Okay, Shibuya. If you've got a body, then I can just kill you, right? This is where I can do as much as I want. That's disgusting. Idle transfiguration. This place is constructed from a composition as close as possible to the essence of souls. Everything here is a target for my technique. Even your attempts to look young will be smashed into pieces. Yeah, this is the reverse of that. Okay. The reverse? Look, this nigga tongue got a hand. That's hilarious. So Kenjaku's plan was to make everybody a sorcerer, but I thought this plan was more so to make it so that, because it doesn't feel like a direct inverse, I guess. There's definitely a clear similarity, but the inverse was basically to erase cursed. It'd be more like erasing cursed users as opposed to cursed spirits. But it feels like he's trying to separate them as opposed to make them not distinctly made from humans. Like, they still exist, but they aren't made because humans feel negative energy toward a specific thing, right? That's what it feels like. Domain expansion. Damn, what happened? That nigga opened his domain? What am I even looking at right now? He cut his tongue off. He cut all of his fingers. He cut everything that tried to hit him. And y'all remember when he had to like touch things and like snip them like scissors for them to cut? My nigga done came a long way, man. Look at this nigga, bro. The art is so fire, though. I can't even catch it. This art is gas. Look at this nigga. Subjugated. Listen, were you always that weak? Disrespectful. Sorry, I'll be using this. What's wrong? No. I just wondered if that guy had been messing with our dead comrades. Don't worry, normally souls here can't overly interfere with one another. But that's exactly why we needed his technique, because he can do that, right? He doesn't have that much cursed energy left anymore. The him you saw earlier was only temporarily restored by the effect of my technique. Usually using cleave the same way Sukuna used spiderweb. I might have to look up a visual. Wait, okay, the him you saw earlier was only temporarily restored by the effect of my technique. So you understand everything, huh? Only because we are here. This remind me of a damn motherfucking Soul Eater. You've given us the information we needed from here onward. Okay, so he has the ring, the book, Mahito, and the ore, the pure ore. There's one last thing I want to confirm about Kalians on Earth. I mean cursed spirits. Cursed spirits is what forms when cursed energy leaked from humans hold on. Cursed spirits is what forms from when cursed energy leaked from humans settles and piles up like sediments, okay? And this phenomenon is seen amongst only in Japan, for whatever reason. So to create a world where cursed spirits aren't born, we have two options. Remove cursed energy from Japanese people, or make Japanese people into jujitsu sorcerers. Those are the two options. Remove cursed energy from Japanese people, or make Japanese people into jujitsu sorcerers. I don't get this one, though. How does this stop it? I get how this stops it, but how does this one stop it? I guess it because you would basically be focusing the cursed energy, so it would no longer be leaking off of people, but forcing them to be aware of themselves, I guess. As for option 2, since a sorcerer's cursed energy circulates well within their body, and because using techniques consumes cursed energy and thus leaking is extremely small, that's the logic behind it. It was in Tsukumo-san's secret notes. Who the fuck is that? Is that his dad? Who's he talking about? But I think option 2 is not viable. The harm from spirits would just turn into violence from cursed users. Wait. Oh, but I think option 2 is not viable. The harm from cursed spirits would just turn into violence from cursed users. Wouldn't that cause a lot more physical gifted people like Sugri to be born? Okay. Would that not just occur in option one? Would that not occur in option one? And those people could just as easily turn out to be evil. Those don't appear unless someone originally possesses an extremely potential to technique or amount of what the fuck? Those don't appear unless someone originally possesses an extremely potential to technique or amount of curse energy. Yo, this sentence is crazy. Originally possesses an extremely high potential to technique? Whatever, I think I get the sentiment. Which means we should proceed with option one, remove curse energy from Japanese and Sumerians. Okay, this answers the question of why this doesn't make people like him. So we'll move forward in that way, right? Curse spirits probably won't be born from Sumerians. If we take curse energy only from Earthlings, it'll create friction later. Yeah, that's true. After talking this far, well then, excuse me, I'm Maruru? Maruru, what do you think about what we're about to do? It's atonement. We've caused trouble for Earth. Then at least, let it be so that everyone can think the world got better because they met us. Sorry, I don't deny this point of view, it's partially correct. But what we're about to do, it's a great sin. It will trade safety for the removal of all possibilities from the future. The dyslexic of today versus the translation of history. Insanity. It will trade safety for the removal of all possibilities from the future. For example, with aliens arriving, research on curse energy as a new energy source would likely have progressed rapidly. Hundreds of years from now, resources might be exhausted and curse energy might be the only thing left to rely on. That possibility would be taken away. Above all, meddling with other people's bodies without consent is not something to be praised. So what should I do? But we'll do it. Is that okay? It's not okay. Even so, we'll do it. Why? Because I think it should be done. Besides, I'm gonna live for like 300 more years anyway. I can get the things that need doing taken care of. And if necessary, I can accept the punishment for it. Listen, I wonder if I lose my curse energy, will I not age? We won't interfere with the souls of current sorcerers or Sumerians. We'll limit this strictly to non-sorcerers and people born from now on. Otherwise, there will be people whose lives are turned upside down by this, okay? Alright then, next is cursed spirits. Right, cursed spirits currently here are... No, wait, not like that. Even if you remove cursed energy from Japanese people, cursed spirits will probably still be born. Huh? See, I knew it. I knew it. Well, alright, this is the last one and we out of here. Human and curse face each other once more. Nigga, didn't he just beat his ass? Oski and Friends is hilarious. Okay. Let me drink some water real quick. Let me drink some water. Alright. Even if we get rid of Japanese people's cursed energy, cursed spirits will still be born. Huh? Well, long story short, it's almost impossible to completely get rid of cursed energy from humans. First, I guess we should talk about the people overseas who are said to not have cursed energy. As I just said, cursed energy is something particular to Japanese people and people with Japanese roots. But aside from some big exceptions, although barely noticeable, non-Japanese people also emit cursed energy. So even overseas, cursed spirits will be born. There aren't many of them, but every now and then a strong one pops up. Even though the cursed energy is faint, there are strong ones. Okay, like my nigga Miguel. I'm not sure Miguel's like friend that we saw with the arm technique. I'm not sure where they were from though. They European? Okay, wait. That's actually the reason why there are limited places where the cursed energy can leak out and take shape without dispersing. We cursed spirits like the ones in Japan don't grow enough to take shape. Also, it's been about 70 years or so since the existence of cursed spirits was announced. Overseas, people's cursed energy has also started flowing into Japan or into Tokyo. Tripping. In short, even if Japanese people lost their cursed energy, cursed spirits originating from overseas would just as would yo, I gotta start noting the freaking marks. Cursed spirits originating from overseas would, just as they do today, would be born in Tokyo and abroad. Okay? But if this is the pathway for all souls on earth, then the souls of living things overseas shouldn't be an exception. In that case, people overseas could be included, and we should discuss completely removing the cursed energy from all of humanity. Okay, now it's more of an inverse. Okay, now it's more of an inverse. But that would not be possible, would it? Go on. I will see if my technique is capable. While I have said I intend to remove cursed energy, I'm actually talking about removing as much as possible. That's what you mean as well, right, Maruru? Okay. Even if we shape the souls that the cursed energy is removed, in the end, won't Japanese people and Sumerians emit faint cursed energy just like people from overseas? And cursed spirits will continue to be born from Japanese people through the. Something about this feel racist. And cursed spirits will continue to be born from Japanese people through the same mechanism as those which originate overseas. That will likely be the case. This time I'm using my curse technique to bring harmony between the Sumerians and the Japanese people. I can't do anything that would cause physical harm to anybody, so I thought so. Without the metabolization of curse energy, there is a high probability of bodily harm. Excluding people like Maki Senpai, who by means of a heavenly restriction innately gave up something and had their bodies strengthened. It's not possible to completely eradicate the curse energy in humans, it's just the karma of humans. Okay? In the future, with a world of no jujitsu sorcerers, isn't the risk of the few high potential curse spirits being born too high? You can leave that part up to me. With enough time, I can set up countermeasures for the next generation. It should be a much better system than the current power balance between cursed spirits and jujitsu sorcerers. The number of cursed spirits born in a year will be reduced to an amount that you can count on one hand, and Tokyo's restoration can move forward. But in that case, the conflict over cursed spirits between Earthlings and Sumerians would just continue. Then we should include the cursed spirits in our harmony. Let's simply remove the reason why Lumelians confuse cursed spirits for Kalians. Okay, this thing grabbed 2 more stuffed animals. You only called who was necessary here, right? What's different about cursed spirits and Kalians? Why can't Lumelians tell them apart? Isn't that what this guy is here to tell us? Huh. Hey, there go my nigga. Isn't that what this guy is here to tell us? Cursed spirits are evil. Once being born from cursed energy, nothing can be done. But things that are like cursed spirits aren't inherently evil. Long ago, there was an immortal sorcerer named Tengen. Tengen lived to be over 500 and became something akin to a cursed spirit. But nothing was evil about Tengen. My older brother was born of a man and cursed spirit. What a crazy thing. We didn't see eye to eye at first, but we came to understand each other with time. Could the reason why Kalians attack everyone Could the reason why Kalians attack everyone but the Lumelians be that? It stems from an evil nature like that of cursed spirits. The color of our spirit is the same. Interesting. Okay, there are various colors of souls, but only Kaleans, Lumerians, and cursed spirits have the same. Cursed spirits are vessels formed by leaked cursed energy. The problem is the spirit remaining in the vessel and having a spirit color similar to Kaleans and Lumerians. That's why we perceive that cursed. That's why we perceive that cursed spirits have the same nature as Kaleans, and Kaleans won't attack Lumelians for the same reason. So it wasn't a reason to attack, but a reason not to attack. Did the contradiction of cursed spirits functioning as vessels for souls despite having no physical substance create a common trait with sacred creature across the stars? I'm gonna have to revisit this one. My brain's fried right now. Is there anything we can do? We can't change the color of the energy, but there is something we can do. You're a reliable one, that's funny. But what makes you think this will affect the souls that will be born from now on? Instead of affecting the souls that are born, instead of affecting the souls that are to be born directly, here, the pathway to all souls that reside on Earth. I will reshape this place in a way that will make it diverge souls. Sure. And I shall erase curse energy as much as possible when the souls are diverged in accordance to their colors and are reshaped. We don't have any other way, do we? Doing it this way, the Kalean's own will. Sure. Okay, so let me understand this, right? Let me understand this. So the reasons cursed spirits, Lumerians and Kaleans, I guess can like harmonize is because they share the same soul color. Essentially, they see eye to eye, right? Which is a similar concept to seeing, you know, someone who's different from you as someone that's the same. Okay? But what they want to do is reshape the place where souls diverge. Erase curse energy as much as possible when the souls are diverged in accordance to their colors and are reshaped. I need to see this like done in action to really understand it. We don't have any other way, do we? Okay. It's alright, go ahead and take it. Who the fuck are you? I'm sorry, Deborah. What the fuck are you? Is that the rope? Oh, so they must have did it already. Okay, so this is after. So this is in Africa, I'm assuming. It's alright, go ahead and take it. And so, okay, so he grabs the rope. I interfered in a battle of warriors and sullied your pride. Just like that time. I didn't understand a thing. Yet, as rude as it is, I beg of you. I just need to be the only one to return to Samaria, right? It's the only way to save the girl, isn't it? If it's just the two of us, you could take us as you are now, right, Maru? Oh, is he in the place? Huh? If it's just the two of us, you could take us as you are, right? As you are now, right, Maru? I came to Earth to keep my promise with Dula. Maru, are you safe now? Yeah. Then it's fine. My duty is complete. Something's changed about you, Deborah. Not really. I've just caught up with you warriors at last. Mentality shift. Brother. We're returning home. Spejo? Spejo? These names are killing me, man. We have broken the Disguntin Patriarch curse thanks to the power of the Black Rope. There's nothing holding you two back anymore. Thank you, Maru. Deborah, we'll surely meet again, I can tell, thanks to my technique. Okay, so... I mean, I guess... Hey, the niggas who didn't like Jesus interfering and resetting everything should also not like this. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let that be known right now. That's fine. Thank you, Itadori Yuji. I'm truly sorry. Is that really all? There's still one big job left. Yeah. But I think that's something I should do on my own. I see. Well then, we'll leave the rest up to each other. Yeah, okay. I like this visual though. Cursed spirits of Earth. Preach it. Hell yeah. Cursed spirits of Earth. Grave sin that cannot be atoned for. That's right, I didn't quite have the resolve. The resolve to carry these sins. Is that what this is supposed to be? I'm sorry, I have to lay you to rest. Is that his brother? W lock in. Let's do it together. It's okay. We're all here. Okay, well, sure. Bitch, don't you have can't let me chill. Now this nigga boohoo crying. I'm not gonna lie to you. After this is where you like stop the series though. Like this is where the series should just end. Heed me, all ye who have passed. To thee I offer this prayer of peace, and lead this ritual of harmony to its completion. Okay, well, we caught up. We caught up to Modulo. Not what I was expecting, if I'm being honest with you. Not at all what I was expecting. That conclusion right there, it just leaves a. I'm not gonna say it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Just not the route I was expecting at all. I have to see the conclusion or like the outcome of that to like fully understand what's happening. Like I get the concept what they're going for, I think. Essentially to make curse energy less of an issue, which also makes cursed spirits less of an issue, right? And I guess Yuji's gonna help ensure that cursed spirits don't be a greater issue in the future. Like even the really strong ones, that will inevitably show up because of the lingering curse energy in people. But like, where does the story go after that? Like where does it go after that? Because if I'm being honest, the way it's written, you only get like 1, 2, maybe 3 more chapters after that before like this concept is done. Like this is over, basically. At least in my opinion. I don't know where else you can go with what like it's like every conclusion, every plot line, and every yeah, essentially every plot line that's like brought up throughout the course of the manga is like fixed right there. Like every plot line. I don't think there's anything that goes unfixed essentially to the point where like you can continue a story with the previous plot lines. You would have to create a whole new plot point to keep it going. And from what I can tell, there shouldn't be like any real issues in air quotes for a story to have to like continually be written basically. That's just me though. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not a writer. I'm not like the best writer in the world. I'm just a dude who analyzes things. That's what I do. I'm kind of glad I caught up because that does give me a bigger perspective on things as a whole. Again, not where I thought that was gonna go. Interesting concepts. I like what they did with Yuka or with Rika. I like what they did with Yuka and the Ten Shadows. I like the concept like of using like the consistency of using Maharaga as a hey nigga, I don't know what we gonna do, but or I don't know what you gonna do, but you gotta fight this nigga. Like I still like that concept because it's Maharaga. Just the way Maharaga works. The way Maharaga works is still very interesting. All right, bro. Peace and God bless, bro. Hey, see you, Ron. Appreciate you for stopping by, even though you was at work, bro. But yeah, I'm not really sure like where how you continue a story like that. You'll try to get to the next stream earlier. All right. See you Saturday. Um, that's kind of it though. Like I'm not really sure what else you can do with that. Unless I'm like, unless there's something I'm missing, I do not think there's anything like anywhere else you can go with that. Um, but yeah, I will say I did like this read along thing. Um, Very cool. Glad I did it. This was like a really good kind of like use of the day. I should say. Um, I might go and get an energy drink and like try and continue typing the review script. I'm at a decent point. I'm not like close to being done still, but I'm at like a good point in like the writing of the script. I'm talking about the last thing I was talking about was character showcases. Um, so yeah, I'll probably try and do some of that later. I have been playing more of the Binding of Isaac, even off screen, so you're off stream. So I'm really enjoying that game again. And then I do have a Sifu stream planned for Saturday. So see y'all there on Saturday. I'm just gonna try and beat Kuroki like for the entire 3 hours, bro. I'm gonna just try and do it for the entire 3 hours. I got really close. Like the last time I played, I was doing really well. Like I got a couple close attempts right in there. So I'm gonna just try and beat her on stream that day. And then we'll just kind of keep moving on from there. I'm not sure what I'll do next Tuesday. Again, we might do another read along if I'm being honest with you. There are some manga that I do want to read. I think kind of being forced in air quotes to read them live is a sort of it's kind of good. Like it's good. It helps me read more stuff. It helps people understand that like I have there's potential for me to cover more stuff and things like that, right? So I definitely think we'll do this again next week. Maybe I can have people recommend different mangas and maybe I'll check them out live at different points, and that could be like a whole stream segment, just me checking out a few chapters of different stories, right? That'd be an interesting concept. He said Maharaga is truly the greatest wall to see if you are the strongest. Yeah. And I mean the fight also kind of confirms that like light speed level attacks, like since you're moving with the weight of light speed, you're almost guaranteed to one-shot him. You're almost guaranteed to one-shot him if you're even able to move that fast, right? So that's kind of good. That's like a good thing to know about Maharaga and like how to beat him. The adaptability is also still really good. Like he's almost adapting even faster than he was before, even though it's still consistent that like simple concepts he can adapt to faster than like complex things. Yeah, shout out Maharaga. Brent, I'm not sure if Brent intentionally tried to like mimic Maharaga in that way with Konos, but it's just not the same. He didn't do it properly. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't do it properly. He kind of added too much, I guess. Like, I should say, because Konos has Maharaga's adaptability, but then Maharaga can already heal. So it's like healing is a byproduct of him adapting to something, basically. But like that's not how Konos works, I guess. And then Konos mimics other people's abilities and adapts to other people at the same time. So he kind of did. I'm not gonna say he did too much, but he kind of went like a little too far on both sides a little bit. But I will say like the adaptability that Konos has is still a somewhat it's like a byproduct of his own adaptability to the talent he possesses. But then again, it is still like a direct adaptation. Like one attack will work, and then later it won't work, right? But then you switch attacks, and then it's like it's literally the same as Maharaga. Like doing something different is actually effective, right? I don't know. It's still fuck Konos, all 2026. But I think I'll get to him in the showcase section. With that being said, I appreciate everybody who was here. Any likes y'all left, all the chats. Again, this was a cool concept. I'm glad I did it, and I'll definitely be doing it again next week. I'll probably read Twin Star Exorcist from the ground up. As always, the VOD will be up once the stream ends. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man.